Now recording.
Woo!
Hello there, everyone. We're here with a brand new adventure that I know very little about. Aram, do you want to give us an intro?
Sure. Hello, future viewers. We're talking to you from the past!
Whoa!
That's right, with the magic of home video, you too can experience time travel. Now, I'll go ahead. Actually, let me switch us to the splash screen for this real quick.
Ooh.
So we're going to be beginning today an adventure path known as Horde of the Dragon Queen. This is the first of a series of 2 adventure paths that have a continuous story arc. The sequel being, I believe, Rise of Tiamat.
Yep.
And it's all about dragons and spooky cults related to them. This is my first time. This is my first time running or playing 5th edition. Probably ill-advised that I jump straight into running it, but we'll see how it goes. Anytime I'm not sure what to do, I will just make something up or default to Pathfinder. And I think for at least, well, I don't know. Is it any of your first times playing 5th edition?
Nope.
Might as well be for me. We played a little bit of Strahd. I fucking love it. I haven't gotten in depth with the system ever. If we go past 3 or 4 sessions, then we'll have passed up Strahd, which will be cool. But yeah, no, I'm still very much learning the system, so I'm excited.
All right. So I'll go ahead and swap over to the map. So as this adventure begins, the party has. Oh, that's the wrong map.
That's okay. It was super blurry.
Let me ping you back down there. So as the adventure begins, this party of 5 is on their way to the village of Greenest on the Sword Coast, just to the north of And why don't, just for posterity, why don't we quickly go through everyone and have you guys introduce your characters?
Fantastic. Should we just do it in alphabetical order?
Left to right? Or
Yeah, let's just go left to right along the player list.
Okay. Everybody line up.
line up.
Okay then. So I'm William. I will be playing Goldilocks, who is
I'm on the wrong map.
What's this now?
I think I'm on the wrong map. Sorry.
You might need to refresh because I had to refresh too.
Okay, you can do that really fast. Okay, sorry,
Yes. Nope, that's cool. I am William. I'll be playing Goldilocks, a gold dragonborn bard, as it were. He is kind of a little more on average. He's a loner musician, but he definitely likes company. His main reason for joining parties is to join them and see their adventure firsthand, because then he's the first one to tell the story. And not only that, he can also flavor it a little bit, and also he gets to be a bit of the hero too, which bards don't normally get to. Normally they just tell the stories. And he has teamed up with the individual to his right.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Hi, I'm Jay. Today I'm going to be playing Flora Fenton, who is definitely a good idea. I'm playing a skill-focused monk on investigation. I have dumped 3 stats, and I'm looking forward to this. She is she's a budding investigator. She's a member of the Harpers, and it's her job. She wants to solve various types of crimes. Currently on her list is she wants to bag a Zentarim because, you know, they're big, dangerous, and scary. She wants to catch the Shadow Thieves of Ulm because fucking Shadow Thieves. And and now her new interest is she wants to solve some sort of dragon crime. She's not sure what kind of crimes dragons commit, but she's hot on the trail.
I'm a dragon cop. I only have jurisdiction over dragon crime.
I didn't tell you, Aaron, but that's the character I'd be.
God, I love that.
I thought those humans looked lumpy as they ran out of our villains, or of our village. I knew it. They were dragons disguised as humans.
Stamps Crime Sona's a dragon.
All right, Keen.
Tamias Lancaster grew up a relatively peaceful life. His parents weren't around a lot. They're always traveling. So he spent most of his time at the library because there's not much like to do in ye olde Fantasyland, and he was amazed with books. He read every single like gosh darn book in the library, and then he's like, "Well, I'm done here. I'll move on to the next one." He just went from library to library, learning everything that he could. He took up wizardry so he could understand like how the universe works, and he's a conjuration wizard. That's basically it. And he has a flair for the dramatic.
I'm Jello. I will be playing Stamp, but you can call him pretty much anything, and he'll respond if you smile and look at him right. He is a mailman who is a Goliath and also a barbarian. That's enough.
All right, I was gonna say.
Great. I'm Civ. Today I will be playing Gilligan Seymour von Fathoms. He is a half-elf cleric from the Trickery Domain, and he might or may not be somebody who you should keep an eye out for doing bad things.
Rook, get out of here.
All right.
He's also a handsome crime boy.
Yes.
As opposed to a nasty crime boy.
Yes.
No one likes those.
This crime boy is presentable. All right. So, you guys met up on the road and have been traveling together for several days along the road leading toward Greenest. You've been traveling the road. It winds lazily across the rolling grasslands of the Green Fields, which is this region. And you're getting near the end of your journey. Sundown is approaching, and you top a rise and see the town of Greenest just a few short miles away. But instead of the pleasant, welcoming town you expected, you see columns of black smoke rising from burning buildings, running figures that are little more than dots at this distance, and a dark, winged shape wheeling low over the keep that rises above the center of town. Greenest is being attacked by a dragon.
Yeah! We're in it!
Right out the gate, motherfuckers!
Goldilocks adjusts his collar. Yeah, that's not me.
So,
Just so we're clear, I'm here and not there.
Now is the time when we turn around, yes?
I mean, I was told Greenest was more. He holds out his hands and makes L's with each of them, making a box and looks through it. Green! This might be the wrong town.
Yeah, Flora's like climbing on top of Goldilocks, trying to get a better view. No, this is our chance at dragon crimes. Come on, everyone, let's get in there.
Yeah, all right.
I agree, for there's knowledge to be had. He pulls out a quill and paper and he's gonna start taking notes on this dragon.
That's going to burn up real quick.
All right. As you draw closer to the outside of the town, you can see that there's no continuous wall surrounding it, but there are a series of palisades that cover much of its exterior, and several of them have been burned down. It looks like the main gate has sort of been battered off its hinges. There's a lot of confusion and chaos. People are occasionally streaming out of the town, fleeing in various directions. It looks like, from the direction you're approaching, the two easiest points to try to slip into town unnoticed would be from the south or from the west.
Unnoticed by the dragon or by the people?
Unnoticed by, go ahead and make me a perception check, everyone. Our first check in the game.
This will decide the future of our campaign.
Advantage? No.
Oh, I'm real good at looking.
Yo! I shall look with my magic sight!
Oh my god,
right.
yeah, Timaeus. Jesus, okay.
Goldilocks, Gilligan,
First
and Flora,
20.
you all can pretty much see what I already described. Timaeus, you managed to get a really good view, and you can spot, besides the obvious threat of the dark shadow twirling among smoke that you're pretty sure by the silhouette is a dragon, that does not appear to be the only thing attacking the town. It looks as though there are a large number of people fighting in the streets or, like, looting. You can't really make out, like, what race they are, how many of them, how far they've penetrated into the town, but this is definitely a coordinated assault by a large number of people and/or creatures. So when
Good lord, there's people pillaging this town!
So when I say unnoticed, it is unnoticed by the people who are likely hostile.
Cool.
How terrible, how absolutely ghastly. Flora's head is at a 90-degree angle pointed straight up. She's walking forward unnoticing.
How terrible, how absolutely ghastly.
Walks into Seymour.
Guys, there's a dragon in that town.
Flora regasps, still excited.
Well, we can't do much here.
That is a good point. Stamp begins sprinting off towards the town.
Okay.
Wait, which entrance will we go to?
You always come in from the west, just like the winds, maybe.
I don't think that's right.
It sounds like the best plan we've got so far.
Sounds factually correct.
Move you to the greenest map, then.
Oh, I like
this is
the
lovely.
Yeah, I like the
Oh,
style
this
these
is
are drawn
really
in. This is cute.
It's old-timey.
All right.
Oh wow, this sounds
so-
big.
Yeah. So
Holy crap.
Oh, this is a fucking
you can
Barovia and a
see-
half.
Yeah, so you can't see a whole lot of the town's layout from where you are at the ground level. However, the keep at the center of town, which I will ping you towards, is quite visible in the horizon because it stands high above the rest of the buildings. You can see smoke rising from, well, on this map it looks like it's all coming from chimneys, but several of these houses are, in fact, ablaze. And you can hear what sounds like fighting a short distance ahead of you on the road.
All right, should a couple of us sneak on ahead and kind of get a view of what's going on there?
I'm not great at sneaking, but I can try.
I'll do my very best. He picks up his robes over his feet as if to, like, not get his robes dirty.
Something tells me
will help
this is more
somehow.
of Fenton and possibly me. I'm okay at stealth.
An excellent suggestion, Deputy. Let's get to it. She's going to roll to sneak.
I will wait back here then and look with my magic eyes.
I'll continue running in place in case I need to run not in place.
I can make a distraction if somebody beeps it.
Thanks.
Okay,
Flora like leans into Goldilocks. I
19
like the way
for
he
stealth,
says
Goldilocks,
beeps.
14 for stealth. And Goldilocks, can you also make me a perception check?
I'm great at these.
Do I do 1 too or just it?
That's a 2.
You already did one, it looks like. Oh, that was perception from before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, go ahead and make another one.
Sweet. Let's see. Perception.
Go ahead and move you out ahead of the rest of the party.
Yeah, we're not very good at this.
Okay, well, you managed to sneak along unnoticed. You haven't actually encountered anyone yet. And you advance a little bit further into the town, closer to the sounds of distress, and suddenly you hear the sound of a door being flung open a short ways ahead of you on the road, and a woman comes running out into the middle of the street.
Hi, hello, yes, do you need help?
Help! Help! For God's sake, help us!
Yeah, okay.
Shortly
throw
following
off our
after
shitty
her,
disguises.
there's a man and 3 children. The man and the children look identical.
They must not
Oh
be.
my god!
They've got a
What a lovely
cloning device.
family!
They have their father's everything.
And let's
Miss, you
see,
have a
your
lovely
perceptions
family.
were 13. And Flora, you can see Goldilocks, you're distracted by these people suddenly appearing. But Flora, you can see not far behind them at all a group of 8 kobolds hounding them down the street
fuck.
and occasionally throwing spears at them. You also see that the man who is with the woman already looks badly wounded. There is a spear through one of his legs, and he is having trouble keeping up.
Flora's going to whistle which is a sound that she recognizes that it's something that Stamp can hear extremely well.
Oh goodness, let's go!
Let's follow, yes.
Yeah,
Stamp
no.
takes off with a noise.
Yes, I wanna try and get between the people and the kobolds because, Jesus Christ.
Okay. So Goldilocks, is everyone just kind of rushing up to help?
Stamp is definitely running towards the people who are chasing the other people.
I'm gonna stay behind the gang and cast spells from behind, but more or less.
I'm going to
Going in for the
very
assist.
cautiously take a look down this way as they all go running to meet in the center.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah.
So fucking excited.
Yeah.
Really cool.
It's fun.
That was supposed to be perception. Son of a bitch.
Okay, Gilligan.
No, hold up. That was the wrong one.
Well, just
that was
modifier, don't re-roll.
Oh, it's the same modifier.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay, well, we'll say it's 21 regardless. Alright, so Gilligan, very much concerned about the possible for trickery dickery. You take a look down the street leading to the south. You don't see anyone, lying in wait to ambush you. However, you do see a group of 4 men and 3 kobolds, actively in the middle of ransacking a house down there.
Wait, they're working together?
Yes. Let me grab the kobolds. And I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys to a map for combat.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like to imagine.
Leave them for items or merely physical possessions.
I like to imagine Flora's like, don't worry, we'll come and poof, Stamp just blows past like a fucking wind.
Alright, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to drag you through another map because there's too many maps. Oops.
That's
okay.
This is not what you see. There we go.
I don't see anything, it's fine.
Man,
Oh wow.
I'm looking for a guy named Escabert the Red, but with a town on fire, everyone's gonna be the Red pretty soon.
Is the grid
Nice.
enabled on this map? Because it should be.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh,
It
yes,
is.
it is. I'm a liar.
Okay.
You
so
have to scooch over.
Stamp would be in front.
Yeah, no, I think Flora's on the ground.
So hang on, let me position these guys.
Sheer wind force.
2 of the kids are with the woman. 1 is being held by the man who's limping along. And the kobolds are approaching from here and here. If the kobolds have noticed you, they've given no sign of it. It looks like they are only interested in hunting down these people. So I'm gonna say you can pretty much position yourselves anywhere you want, including if you want to pass by the woman and start nearer the kobolds, you can do that.
Yeah.
Stamp will stand here in the middle of the street with his maul.
Yeah, I'd love to at least be here or something if possible.
I will also be here.
I will go.
Then I'll be here. As
Oh,
long as I'm
there.
behind
William
someone.
was just gonna be like, good luck.
Alright,
That option is still available.
The woman looks pretty frightened of you as you barrel towards her, but doesn't really have time to react, and other than being thankful that your maul is not directed at her. So you barrel past her towards these kobolds, and as you approach, Goldilocks and Stamp, go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right.
Okay. You hear them.
Nice.
You hear them chittering and shouting at each other, but you can't make out what they're saying. The chaos. So as you pass by the people, they suddenly look confused, like they kind of expected you to attack them as well. And they ready their weapons as you approach them instead. So everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh.
Oh-ho.
I have a 0 in initiative.
I get a +3.
Stamp!
Oh, Stamp!
Holy shit, Stamp.
Initiative is here we go.
17 ain't bad.
Come on, Tomias, you and me!
Oh, wanted to set the result of the turn tracker, but no. Okay, well, I forgot to click myself. But yeah. 21.
That's right. I forget that. If you highlight your token when you click on initiative, it should automatically put you into the initiative order.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but I forgot to
I think
do
it's
that.
just set up that way, but I forgot
Oh
to.
my
so I'll
god, I
be
love
ahead of it.
this. That's so good. Holy shit.
Why do these stat blocks not just say what their initiative is? That's frustrating. It's still just
Probably
dex
just their
and
deck, yeah.
stuff, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's just Dex.
I doubt they have improved initiative, so it's just their dex mod.
Oh,
think you
kobolds
should.
are ready for action.
Yeah.
Well, so are we.
Yep, Stamp and Tomias and Flora are ready to
I
fucking
cheated
go.
a slightly higher initiative, but yeah, I mostly wanted to see how it added to the initiative order. That's a good thing.
Okay, go ahead and add your own initiatives, and then we'll go ahead and roll initiative for the people as well.
Kobolds.
The Cubers.
TV.
Oh, they did quite well too.
Stamp. Okay, 21. Descending. Tada! All right. Looks like Tomias has the higher modifier, so Tomias, you're up first.
You know, if I want to be like really cheesy, I can put all these guys to sleep, or I can attempt to. I think it's like a 90-foot railing. Let me just check.
I mean, whatever works.
No, I don't want to cast it. Let's see. Yeah, it says range 90 feet. And it's just, you know, just the amount of hit dice. And they're all within 90 feet. So, it's like, oh, I am Horde violence, therefore you all shall sleep! And he's gonna, fuck, where is it? Click it. Level 1. 18 amount of health.
Okay, and I'm guessing.
And I
like,
think
colored
it's
spray
closest
doesn't have a
to-
save.
Yeah, there's no save,
How
it's
many
just,
hit points do you have?
yes. So
Starting with the
18,
creature that has lowest current hit points. Okay,
Which is none
I'll
of them.
assume that the tiebreaker then is closest.
uh-huh.
Alright, so let's see. So you cast your incantation, and a wave of sort of like soporific wows out from you. And, as these kobolds continue charging forward, a couple of them just like. The others
Oh,
are
wow.
like.
Oh, cool.
Holy shit. That ain't
I
bad.
did it!
Well, that helps a lot.
Yeah, massively.
I'm gonna guesstimate they have 6 health each then, because it's divided by 18. So.
Don't
Yeah.
freaking
You like to
matter.
Do you want to move, Kane?
Oh no, I'm staying back here. Well, let me see. Yeah, they're close enough for me to hit with like cantrips if I need to, so I'm good.
Alright, Stamp.
I'll hang out.
Stamp! Alright. Stamp's gonna stand here and prepare an action for any kobold that comes near. He's gonna whack him!
Alright, you take up a defensive posture here next to identical child A.
It's alright, sir! Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were your father.
I get that a lot!
Positively heartbreaking.
Okay, Flora's going to turn to the lady, like try to reassure her. Ma'am, don't worry. We're here to protect you all. My name's Flora Fenton. She reaches down for a badge, pulls out a badge from a different town, hurriedly stashes it away with a half smile, pulls out another one. Flora Fenton looks at the badge again. The Alm Police produces it again. We're here to help. If you could organize your family and just move them to a safe location, that would be ideal. I wouldn't want you or your beautiful kids to get hurt. She reaches out to the side trying to pat one of the kids' heads. It's the dad. She just pokes him in the boob. Okay, whoops.
Oh, not my boob, boom!
He dies.
First casualty of Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Can I roll like...
you.
Can
Thank
I roll...
God! Oh! Let's go. We'll sneak behind there. Please don't let them hurt us.
I'm gonna quickly.
My name is Lenon Swift. Thank you so much.
Can I roll like an insight or a perception to see if there's anything different about these guys from like normal villagers? Anything
Sure.
that might separate them? What do you
Yeah,
want?
make an insight roll.
Yeah, it's probably an insight.
Okay, insight.
Can I also?
They look like normies to you.
Can I also make a check, seeing as how I'm hearing this conversation? For the
Beautiful
Sure.
family. Just
Yeah,
a beautiful family.
Just to be super clear, the Pogs looking identical is lack of different images and not something in the
that is
universe.
A-okay.
I thought it was pretty clear, but I did want to make clear. That
Oh,
it's
no,
not
no,
like,
no.
It's because they're using illusion magic.
What a
man,
hideous family!
This is actually one very long dragon disguised as an identical
Disguised
Lemons
as a
family.
Flora starts to fucking vibrate. Dragon
What if I
cries.
eat this family? Gilligan, you're pretty up on like evil families who do evil things. You're pretty sure this isn't one of them.
Yeah, that's all I got for my turn.
Okay. All right. These two kobolds at the back decide to try to rouse their friend. Are you able to be roused from magic sleep in this?
I believe so. I think it's like a standard action.
Excellent question.
Stamp's just Mario and Luigi animation cycle bouncing and ready.
Someone
Tobias
uses an
is just
action
waggling
to
his
shake or
hands.
slap the sleeper awake. All right. So these two are like and poke this one a little with their spear.
I had the most wonderful dream, and you were
This
in it.
one
and you were
charges
in
forward at Stam.
Wrong
You
move,
can use your
Buster.
action.
All right.
it. Get him, Stam.
I'll roll my first stamp attack. So on
So-
the character sheet, which button do I press?
So on your character sheet, there should be one that just is called Maul.
Yeah, there's
It's-
small, and then yeah, okay.
Yep,
So I see
Rage
this
Maul is for when you're raging.
Oh, it rolls both at once. Okay, that's
Yup.
convenient.
Yep. To hit and to damage.
Go ahead and I was gonna say go ahead and roll damage, but you did. This kobold's like, I got this. He charges forward with his spear. You deck him in the face and send teeth and shattered horns flying. Its body just.
Ooh, very nice.
Home run bat noise.
Basically, yeah.
You fucking All Might.
The
I all
kobolds
might be.
look among each other worried. These two are like, all right, well, fuck that. They go after Goldilocks instead.
That's
no!
fair.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh my god, Stamp, you actually care.
I mean, yeah, man, we're good buddies.
Yeah.
Yes,
buddies.
we're all
That's
good
fair.
friends, and we're all
You know
very
I
worried.
consider you a close friend.
The word friend just like echoes in his ears. Friend.
All right, so
I'd like to take a free action to comfort Goldilocks. Get him Sunday, bud. Moves back.
well, I was wrong. These guys don't have spears; they have daggers. So here come daggers instead.
Oh no.
One attack.
So, did you roll?
I assume. Oh, what? Why did it roll that to GM?
Oh, that might be something that's
But
already like preset.
Oh, okay. I guess it
normally
makes
there's like a DM
rolls
screen, so they wouldn't.
privately just in case I want to fudge them. Anyway, that's an attack roll of 23.
Yeah, that just squeaks by.
Okay, so that's 3 damage, and an attack roll of 13 from the other.
My AC is 13, so are we doing?
That hits.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think Ty goes to attack her normally.
So how much damage does Goldie
That
take?
is also 3. So these kobolds run up and they're like, I'm gonna sling you!
Boy, if you hadn't done the clever move of hey, you get so many hit
You'd
points.
like already be dead, right?
Yeah, no, Flora would
Oh,
be
yeah,
dead.
yeah. Goldilocks would be at like 3 hit points.
All right.
Jeez Louise.
That would have killed me.
Let's see. Okay. Linon is able to move 30, so she scoops up one child and continues moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's down to 20 speed since she's carrying it. So she carries one child. The husband carries another. And the last runs and hides behind the wall as well. Goldilocks.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with both of my weapons. I have a rapier and a knife. So here, and I will be going after this fellow here.
Alrighty.
I assume a 7 doesn't hit.
The 7 does not hit.
But here is my knife.
Ooh, needs courage when you have a knife.
I think rapiers are useless in every game.
All right, so that is already crit. So that's 5 damage to which kobold was that?
That fellow there.
More in front of.
You miss that guy with your rapier, but play it off like a cool guy. Spin around on one heel and drive your dagger straight into the neck of this one.
Nice one, Goldie. The old rap and tap.
Yep, just distract him, and then just go for the. They got me deep. He's like looking at the blood.
Oh dear! Oh goodness!
My goodness, his gold is rusting.
Gilligan Seymour von Fathom.
Well, you have fun with all that blood. I'm gonna go pull the spear out of this guy. Which one is it?
It is. Well, it's the guy who's next to you, actually.
Great!
Of course it is.
Alright, what kind of check you want me to make for this?
Probably medicine.
Yeah. Well, if your goal is to, if all you care about is yanking it out, then
No.
Okay.
Here, hold on to this as hard as
if you wanna yank it out in a way that will actually help him, then yeah, go ahead and make a medicine.
Yeah, no,
check.
he's gonna like snap it off at the edges. Clink.
Oof.
All right.
Shit, no, let's just pull it out.
The man collapses to the ground. I know you mean well, but God damn, that hurts so much.
Nice job, champ.
The hell you doing over there, Gilligan?
Congratulating myself.
Goldilocks just victor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to make it more like Cameron, because Cameron was fun, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I'm also still battling a bug.
Yeah. Keen.
Oh, well, alright. Violence it is, then. He's going to cast Ray of Frost at this one right in front of him.
Alright.
Normal.
Oh my god!
Shit, alright.
11 crit freeze damage!
The kobold before your eyes turns into a living ice sculpture and shatters.
Ha! I got that one!
Ah! The woman looks terrified at your crazy ass powers.
Oh.
I mean, thank you, but ah! Stamp!
All right. They're far away enough. Hello, brothers! It hits him. Roll to just do the exact same maul.
Yep.
Oh, can you hit this guy so I can cower behind you, and then
Okay.
attack the one on the left?
Bonk.
All right, you bonk. He go down.
Being
These guys
level
are
1 is
arsenal.
great.
Flora Fenton.
Gilligan turns around to see Flora taking notes on what he's doing. She quickly, turns away the second he notices and then just walks over here to go actually assist in the fight. She's going to, sort of squidging around this wall slightly, mostly wedging herself between Stamp and a physical object so that she can't get attacked. She's going to, try to punchy this guy.
Alright,
Here come the big punch.
comes that paunch.
Whoa. Wizard.
Oh, don't worry, I went to wizard school. She kicks him in the face.
Stamp just sees wizardly arms and legs whiz by in his periphery and is confused.
It's a refined fighting style.
I can't turn around unless this guy sneak past me, so I'm going to assume there's a helpful ghost. Oh, there's the enemy.
Alright, this kobold has seen you just instantly obliterate 5 of its comrades and just fucking turns tail and starts hauling ass up the street. Let's see. Yeah, so it's just going to make a run action. And what is its movement? 30?
Probably move 60 or a billion.
Look at him go.
It flees at top speed. Do you wish to pursue?
Not really.
Alright. Then we will call this one and done.
There's still 2 down here. Should we?
Oh,
They're asleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gilligan runs up with a spear and stabs one.
Oh, I was gonna say we should tie him up. But then I guess-
Flora cuffs the other one.
You know, I speak Draconic. Perhaps we can. Oh, never mind. There's still one left.
Yeah, Flora's cuffed him.
Yeah, I speak Draconic too.
I think I speak Draconic. Okay, yeah, I do.
Hey,
Here, before that family runs away.
Oh yeah, you handle them. We'll do the good cop, bad cop thing. Flora slaps him awake.
Jesus.
Wait, there's 3 of us. This won't work. Who's the good and bad cops?
Okay, we're going to have a good cop, a bad cop, and a wizard cop.
Am I the wizard cop?
Damn those
I'll
wizard
be
cops.
the outside of both circles, cop.
Flora taps the side of her nose at Tamias. She then smacks this guy awake.
It looks around and sees 5 kobold. Actually, no, because you killed the sleeping one too. It sees 7 kobold corpses. Looks pretty like it was not expecting a fight and is pretty sure it's about to die.
Flora begins to roar. Who are you? I can't speak Draconic. She just stops.
I'll take care of this.
Okay, I'll just be menacing over here. She takes a step back, puts on sunglasses, juts out her lower lip, and just cracks her knuckles repeatedly.
I thought it was
Goldilocks,
pretty menacing.
Goldilocks just kind of Slav squats like, hey baby, what's going on? What you doing?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check to like calm him down and get something useful out of him.
It's pretty good.
That's not too bad.
I'm like trying to be like as pleasant as possible. Weapons are away.
Flora's over here doing bad cop things. Trimming this hedge wrong? Question mark. Tipping things over.
There's a particular thing that says what their attitudes are if captured.
Oh, that's
nice.
fine.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I'm just hoping that because I'm also a dragon, that maybe we can
there's
connect.
definitely going to be custom dialogue in this BioWare cutscene.
Nice.
Tamias,
Darn
follow
it,
up
my
with some...
charisma's not up high enough. I can't get all the options.
So, in Draconic, the kobold gibbers at you, still pretty terrified.
No trouble. Just want to leave. You can have treasure.
It drops a small purse on the ground that it presumably stole from someone.
That's real nice, baby, but why are you here besides that? There seems to be a lot more of you here.
Dragon Lady said, take things from town. So we take things from town for ourselves.
Anything in particular?
Whatever shiny. All for glory of Dragon Horde.
I
yes.
see.
Typical dragon fare, it seems.
Goldilocks gestures to the... I assume there's still a big dragon, like, bashing up the main castle or whatever. And who's
Yeah,
that?
let's see it circling.
Scary dragon. don't talk to us. Kill several of us when we try to eat its food.
Well, we killed several of y'all, so maybe if you've got more information.
Scary dragon, no mess with.
Is this... Oh, is this the part where I play wizard cop? He holds up his hands, they're like radiating with ice, ready to fire. Tell us what we want to know, you fiend!
Tobias says, putting his foot up on the frozen remaining eyeball of the other one that shattered.
But it like squishes.
Dragon,
Eyeball, like,
dragon,
oh, oops.
great leader of cult of dragon. Yeah, right there. Yes, please let go now.
Flora, what do you think?
She's nodding sagely. She doesn't understand a word that's being said.
Goldilocks would have been translating back and forth. He's probably worked with Flora once or twice.
She exhales deeply, very, very, relieved. Works for me. I say we let him go. I don't think we're going to get anything else out of him. Come on, little guy, you did good. I mean, sorry, I'm supposed to be the bad cop right now. We better not catch you again committing any more kobold dragon crimes? I suppose this is a lesser dragon crime.
What lady say?
Oh, just don't be doing any more crimes, any of that jazz. Oh, one more thing.
Here's your ticket. She sticks the ticket on him.
Goldilocks grabs him by the cuffs and lifts him up, because Goldilocks is like 6'5". He's a pretty big guy. And while he's dangling, brings him close to his face. Now, where are your other friends at? Are they setting up ambushes for others? Where are they?
Town already taken. We take things. Camp outside town somewhere. Be not no way exactly.
A camp outside? That's useful information. Tell you what, I'm gonna let you go. But if I see you again, Ice Wizard's gonna, wizard stuff. I don't really know either, but...
I'll freeze you to your very core!
I thought you were gonna say, now, just so you know, I'm gonna let you go. But not before you give me a kiss.
Jeez.
Alright, well, get out of here, alright? Don't need you.
You drop him back to the ground.
Flora uncuffs him. She's only got the one pair.
He takes off after his friend, briefly, greedily takes one last look at the purse he dropped, and then it's like, wait, shit, that's a terrible idea.
Anyway, I know you guys are fleeing for terror, but I have a question to ask your fleeing family. Also, hello, my name is Stamp. I'm from the Peyote Run Trade Company. Cactus Juice and then Vamoose. He does like a little contractually obliged dance jingle as he does that. Do you know of anyone in this town named Escobert the Red?
Oh, yes, I was going to say, yes, Escobert should be at the keep. He's in charge of security there, and, well, that's the only safe place left in town.
Oh, that's perfect. Then he'll be happy to receive this letter. Goodbye.
You walk off mid-sentence. She looks around like, okay, I'm not gonna question.
No, he would definitely have run away.
Did you find anything useful out?
Yup. The guy I need to deliver a letter to is at the keep being attacked by the dragon, I assume.
Great. No, that's great. We can make this work.
Goldilocks, I believe we could probably wait until we deal with the dragon issue to find our contact.
Yeah, I think that's right. Very wise.
Alright. I'm gonna move you back to
Flora
the main
kind
map.
of goes back to elbowing Goldilocks. Plus, if we do Stamp's quest first, you might win some points with him.
Oh, I know, baby, I know.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
Elbowing, chuckling in the back.
How do you think a dragon breathes fire? Like, what mechanism is inside it that just lets it do that? Is it magic?
Goldilocks raises his hand. I might have an idea.
A big oven!
I believe it's some sort of a fire bladder that expands. I don't know, some sort of chemical reaction occurring in an exploding, expanding gland. Flora's motioning with her hands.
Big oven!
You can see, Gilligan, these guys are still down the road this way. They don't appear to have taken any notice of you. They appear like honestly pretty lax considering they're theoretically in the middle of a battle. So it's likely that they're not expecting to encounter any resistance in the town at large.
Should we
They're not like,
go
attacking anyone, are they?
Yeah.
No, it looks like the people from these houses are either gone, like they fled, or they're dead. So they're just looting.
Okay.
Oh,
so
by the way,
these are all bad guys.
well, it certainly looks like they are the humans who are down there seem to be working with the kobolds to loot. So presumably. Also, the pouch that kobold dropped had 50 gold pieces in it.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Cash.
so 10 gold each, everybody.
Nice.
I've doubled my money.
Shouldn't we return this? Whatever.
I would have
okay,
I knew
money.
who had it.
A postman's duty is never done. Off to the keep.
We should probably
This
go
way.
see what's going on to the south, though.
All right.
Actually, it'll loop. Actually, we go south, it'll loop to the keep anyways.
It'll be a short little
Yes.
detour.
All right. So
Okay,
we're just
are
gonna.
you
You said as if looking above.
Yeah, so
Bird's eye view.
I-
If only
I
we
would-
were
Right?
birds.
Stealthy or not?
I'd like to try and sneak up because if
Oh,
I can
yeah.
get in there and they are all bad, I can become a personal hand grenade.
Oh, I'm just gonna walk right past them, like, "Hey guys, how you doing?"
Oh boy.
Happy killing.
Okay, so
There you go.
people who are not Gilligan, go ahead and make stealth checks.
Okay.
Great.
Stop it.
Oh,
All right.
damn.
I'll do my best. I'll
Alright.
use all the. You know, you never want to notice when there's a mailman outside your house. It just be a package and done, and a friendly smile if they see you. So hopefully, my mail stealth will activate.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
decent
that's
for me.
not
Better
bad.
than I expected, quite frankly.
Okay. So, Goldilocks, the rest of the party are sort of slowly and cautiously making their way along. Gilligan just sort of strides out in front and is like, "Hey, sup?" So these 4 men and 3 kobolds are indeed looting the shit out of this house. There's already some gold and gems and like jewelry and shit piled up in the street. They're also bringing out a nice like gold embossed carpet. And yeah, one of them notices you walk up. You just wandering around or what?
Oh no, I got things to do, places to be.
All right, well, best of luck to you. Not really any fight going on, so you know what? Just like, whoever can find the best stuff gets to keep it, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, for sure. That's a nice carpet. Have fun.
Stamp like tries to lean out from the house and make like a face at Gil, like, should I hit them?
Should I
He does like
shoot them?
He does the neck crossing motion.
So if that's the case, Goldilocks is gonna run out here, and then I'm gonna do a 15-foot cone of fire.
Holy shit.
Can I
Okay,
join
so
you on that? As
So
you
your
do that,
stealth
like I
score was 21, right?
My stealth was 21, so I'm hoping I can get pretty close.
Yeah, let me check what these guys' passive perception is.
can't be that high.
Did
Well-
was your intent to time this with Gilligan talking to them?
Yeah, because I figure if Gilligan's there talking, he can kind of distract them a little more.
Okay, let's see. Passive perception, not very high. That's for the guards, and kobolds, probably even worse. Character sheet, passive perception, 8. Yeah, okay. You can get almost up in these guys' assholes before they're like, "Oh wait, shit, who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, so here is my 15-foot cone attack.
Okay.
Okay, so they need to do a DC 12 Constitution save or take 10 fire damage.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'll roll for each of them. Let's see. The kobolds, I don't need to roll for because they just die.
Stamp
Oh, yeah?
wants to- after like the moment after he sees the like hallway of in front of him, wants to run out and attack this guy as well. So hopefully he'll be dead already.
All right, let's see. So why does it keep rolling this twice? I don't understand. Every time I hit it once, it rolls 2 times. All right.
You
The
might have
first 2 guys
advantage on.
roll- He shouldn't, though. There's no reason he would. Alright, well, whatever.
He just assumes.
The first two guys roll 12 and 16. I guess that makes sense. The second guys roll 3 and 19. What was the DC?
12.
Okay, so 3 of them pass, 1 of them failed. So, one guard just gets blasted with fire and it just goes down immediately. The others are all, What
Here
in the
comes Stamp!
The last thing they hear.
Da 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 da! I hope this hits. You need to disable that next time. Nope. I hate having to drag for that.
It does not hit.
You have to drag for it?
Yeah, as I do right now, because I don't usually use 3D dice. Samric runs up, da 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 da! The one he's aiming for goes down in the flames. Hi, I'm Stamp!
What the hell? What the fuck are you? Screw this, I'm out of here! These guys don't look like they were ready for a fight. They just wanted to loot and enjoy their nice carpet. They
Gilligan looks over. He's there, like putting something in the mailbox.
They start running over here to try to get help from Gilligan.
What? No, I'm just no.
Well, I hate
Buddy,
to I hate
There's
to
some
tell
crazy rock guy and a dragon thing that's not on our side.
Gilligan, I don't know how to tell you this, but looking in someone else's mailbox is a felony.
What? No, I'm not doing that. I'm delivering mail.
That's actually also a felony unless they're registered.
I am. Look, it's a pamphlet.
You are? My God,
My
let's do the mailman handshake together.
Listen, baby, I don't know what they're doing either. Stab.
I'm gonna roll for the mailman handshake.
This guy snarls, catches your rapier in one hand, and tries to spear you back.
Am I able to get my knife in at least with a 16 for a little 3?
I'm gonna do it as a perform check because he hasn't learned the handshake. He only has permission from his church.
Okay.
That's the secret. There isn't one.
You do hit this guard for 3 damage. Bronze Scissor Dagger enters him, and he retaliates with a spear and rolls an 11.
That will not hit, actually.
Not hit you, right? Okay. Gilligan, you attempt the secret handshake of the mailman tribe.
He caresses his face with a tentacle.
I like to imagine that, like, as
I don't know what's going on with you guys. I'm just gonna, like, you know what?
Stop right there, fiend! I want to, like, Ray of Frost his feet, like, so he can't get away.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I have questions and you have answers!
All this combat is going on, and Gilligan and Stamp are just wiggling at each other awfully.
12 white? Well, it's touch, so I don't know. Or maybe
there's no touch.
That's right, that doesn't exist. They're just 12.
Alright, your ray goes wide. This guard gets away
Curses!
down here. These guards turn around and begin fighting Goldilocks and Tobias, respectively.
Oh no!
Here is
Not
his,
me!
Here is his two-handed spear. He turns around and charges at you.
Oh no.
Is he going after?
Crits for 7 damage.
Against Tobias, I assume.
Oh my god.
Tobias, yeah.
I better run and help.
Ouch.
I know we don't really have an initiative going, but Flora, you can do something if you want to.
She whirls around the corner. Flora Fenton, you're under a roll. Burned corpse. Oof. Just tiptoes over it. Ooh.
Yeah, it was a little more than I expected.
Do you want help with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hi, karate chop. Oh wait, I should roll my... I've got a macro for this shit. You don't just take advantage from that.
Your karate chop clunks into this guy's armor and does not damage him.
Okay.
Out with a 17.
Whoa.
Okay, then I get
17.
to do...
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I was taking the second one, but you did roll the 17 first, so I'll use the 17.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. You karate chop is the guy that Goldilocks already stabbed.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just karate chop him in the neck, ideally.
He dead.
Kind of like...
Tobias, do you want to do something to this guy?
Yeah, sorry. Some of my spells are, like, basing themselves off of strength, which is not right, so I'm making sure they're correct. I'm going to, and in like a panic as he gets stabbed, he's like, oh no, poison spray! I'm gonna poison spray him. is to do DC 13 Constitution save. Otherwise, he takes 5. I don't know if it halves. Check. Probably.
Okay, Constitution. Bing. He rolls a 14.
Okay,
Damn.
so he doesn't take anything.
Well, time for Stamp to clonk him.
Oh, I forgot about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You clunk the air.
Dang.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
You should
I'm gonna.
leave.
I advise you surrender.
Tries to grab Timaeus and take him hostage.
Come on, man, don't be that way.
Here's his quote-unquote grapple check.
Ooh, you need to roll athletics against it because it's super simple in 5e. Keen,
What do I need to do?
you roll your athletics against him because he's grappling you.
Oh, I have a -1 to that. Let's see what
boy.
happens. 9.
Alright. He
Go
grabs
free.
hold of Timaeus and begins dragging him backward.
Oh, no, I wasn't ready for this!
What a predictable yet ghastly scenario!
I don't know who the hell any of you are, but I'm just gonna back up. We'll pretend this never happened, alright?
No. Stamp's just gonna tackle them both.
Okay,
Roll
go ahead
athletics.
and make a dexterity check to see if you can get up to him before he can react.
Okay. 2-2.
And I'll oppose it with his dexterity check.
Mine's not very good.
That is a
Especially 'cause
nat
Stamp
1.
sucks.
He rolls a 14. Alright, so you do get to tackle him, but first he gets to stab Tamaya.
Oh no!
Can he stab me since I rolled a 1?
He stabs Tamaya. Oh my god, he stabs Timaeus and crits for 12 damage.
I have 1 health left.
Holy shit!
Stamp, you can go ahead and make your attack against him.
Oh, I didn't even want to attack. I just
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to stop. No, I mean, if you're giving it to me, I'm gonna do it before he crits a 3rd time.
It doesn't matter if he crits again.
That's a fair point.
Can I do anything to get out of this?
Oh boy.
24.
Oh, you fucking knock his fucking block off.
Oh yeah, no, that goes right through his fucking head.
A spear emerges through Timaeus, and he's like, ah, I did it. And then he's like, oh shit, he's still coming at me. And just, head gone.
Wow,
my
you
God.
look like shit! Your wounds!
Man, Tobias, you alright?
Timaeus is just mostly dead. Oh, well now he's alright, because he got a +9.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh.
Next time we encounter
goodness.
some people, how would I be in front?
Oh,
I'm not used to fighting. Oh, goodness.
It's okay.
I
Timaeus,
don't know why
to
you
read
guys
books,
fought
and
them.
here
I
I
thought you
am.
were just gonna scoot on by.
Timaeus,
Wait,
Timaeus,
I-
did you
I-
learn something from your experiences? What was it like to be taken hostage? What was it like to be stabbed as a hostage, in fact? Could you give me a detailed report on exactly what occurred?
I will do exactly that. Being taken hostage is scary, and I don't recommend it. Being stabbed hurts a lot. Especially when it goes right through your whole body.
Okay, okay.
You don't do the life flashes before your eyes thing. At least I didn't. But
She crosses
feel
something
bad,
out.
and all you want to do is cry. And
I bongo poorly to make Tobias feel better.
there's what does that
Do
do?
you know bongos?
Yeah, I got dude, I told you I've got a quiver of instruments.
I love it so much.
Oh, that is relaxing.
I have some bad news, however.
Don't say that.
No, it's not terminal or anything. I just used my only cure wounds today. Fuck!
Great.
I'm glad we have Constitution modifiers.
No shit.
God was
I-
merciful
remember,
this
It's a good thing I made a beefy wizard.
It's
It's
okay.
always
This
a
is
good
Dungeon Crawl
idea.
Classics.
we are able to take short rests though. Remember, short rests are another way
We
to
should
heal in this.
probably do that.
Should we just bail into one of these maybe empty houses?
Hell yeah, let's use this kitchen!
Yeah, while we short rest, Flora's going to at least investigate what they were looting, see if anything's out of place, maybe put it back.
Stamp
Oh, yeah.
will help.
Okay.
How much to get back on a short rest?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Hell yes!
So on a short rest, Keen, you have a number of hit dice equal to your level.
Hell yes! 3!
What you
Hold
do
on,
is
let me look.
Real bad!
What is this giant mailbox? Oh, it's a house.
Sorry, Will, please keep going.
So for you, Keen, since you're a wizard, it's going to be, I think it's a D6 plus your con
is.
mod.
Okay. Cool. That would be very helpful.
I don't know what this giant mailbox is, but I've never seen one in my life. Let's investigate closer, Stamp!
Tamaya's kind of like just hobbles over and looks to see if he can find anything, because he has a 24 investigation.
Jesus Christ.
Is that plus
Yeah, it
5?
looks like most of the stuff that's been dumped into the street here was from these two houses. I mean, you're not really sure where the gold, gems, and jewelry go, because they were probably stolen from, like, lock boxes and pockets and purses. You are able to find a conspicuous open floor where the carpet presumably goes.
He just starts dragging the carpet. Is it this house up here? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He starts dragging the carpet back into where it goes, and it just kind of flops on the carpet, like,
Yeah, no, Flora's
Okay.
definitely gonna put it back right where it should go. That would have bothered me forever,
so-
honestly.
So you guys are gonna short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, and remind me, is that for like 5 minutes or like an hour or what?
It's like 10 to 30 minutes, roughly.
Okay. I will
When we
keep
get
that
back.
in mind.
I believe
place
that's,
for
I believe it's a
gold
longer.
on
I
your
can-
schedule?
Time does matter a little, so
Right.
I'll note that down. We'll say it's... You rest for...
Oh, it is at least 1 hour, apparently.
Oh, shit.
We do not want to do
Yeah,
that.
let's not do
Yeah.
that, no. I think
Yeah.
it's Starfinder where it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, that we cannot wait for an hour when there's a
That's a good
fucking
when
dragon.
there's a
We gotta
dragon.
go.
Oh,
Is
all right.
Is there a place on our character sheets for gold?
Yes, so if you
Yes.
so if you go to the bottom where your
It's in your
inventory is,
equipment.
you have CP, SP, EP, GP, and PP. GP
Oh.
is gold.
Why is there anything that isn't GP?
That's why we don't do anything but gold.
Well,
I would do like gold and
Goldilocks
platinum
and,
just
Gilligan,
'cause.
go ahead and make perception checks.
My best.
Ooh.
Oh, gold has weight in this system. Cool.
Okay.
It does. Not a lot.
Okay, Gilligan. You can hear the sound of something you haven't heard yet, which is feet marching in relative unison coming from the east.
Everybody hide, it's the fuzz.
Flora looks itself.
But the fuzz are helpful. Oh.
Tobias, you're plenty wounded. Do you want a piggyback ride or something?
No, I'm a big boy. I can carry it myself.
Flora's
You might
like,
wanna
oh,
stay in
I'll
the
use
back
this
for a while.
experience to make sure I know what pain feels like, and I can decide whether to inflict it upon others in the future.
Flora's like hunched over, still offering you her back. She's a good foot shorter than you, with 8 strength.
Tobias
gonna-
kind of just falls on her. Then.
Stamp's gonna peek down this street.
Okay.
Goldilocks will assist.
Just dragging me along.
Just dragging him slowly.
This way, it looks clear to you, Stamp and Goldilocks. You guys can also see, coming down this street up here, if you can... Oh, you probably can't see it right now. Coming down this street up here, is a very large party of people. I will show them on the map.
Ooh. I hope they're not bad
Oh,
guys.
weird.
Oh,
I don't think we can deal with that.
I don't want to fight this guy or this thing.
It's
Yeah, that's
number of
that,
humans, mostly in armor, one in the center in robes, a few kobolds, a rather fearsome-looking dragon warrior, possibly a dragonborn, maybe even a half-dragon, and a small drake flying low to the ground at the rear. They appear to be on their way out of town or towards the edges of town.
Oh shit, they're totally gonna find those dead bodies.
everybody get inside a building now.
Flora's gonna, like, edge around the corner with Tamias on her back still. She, like, nudges up her notepad to him. Okay, I'm going to dictate. Take some notes for me, okay? This is very important.
Okay. He writes very lazily. It's like, you have no idea what it says.
Can we, like, perceive at these people to get, like, a read on them, figure out who they are, if they're carrying anything?
I sure wish we didn't just burn
well,
those
you
for
got the
good rolls.
perception. I'll let you make insight if you want to determine something like what their intent is or
That'd be great.
what they seem to be doing.
Could I get any?
I have insight. I'll take
Could
it.
I get any bonuses since there seems to be some sort of priestly-looking?
Another giant mailbox. Will wonders never cease? And they set fire to this mailbox garden.
Gilligan, with regards to the figure at the center, I'll say you're pretty sure he or she, you can't really quite tell from this distance, is not a priest. Probably either just like maybe just a scholar, or if they have combat capability, more likely like a wizard or a sorcerer, based on how they're dressed.
Ooh. Is she wearing purple?
What
That
about
bitch.
Tamias with his 22?
Yeah.
Tamias,
I'll look and see.
these guys are definitely aligned with the people you've already fought. But unlike the specific ones you've encountered, these guys seem at least fairly disciplined. You can spot the humans of this group occasionally shooting like deferential and or nervous glances towards the person at the center. And similarly, the kobolds are like clustered around the feet of the dragon, the humanoid dragon, in deference and kind of like puppies trailing a mother, like for protection. Also,
Write down aw.
Oh,
Right.
is that 3 W's or 7?
Whatever you're feeling.
Let's.
I'll do 8. I'm a trooper.
they turn away and head up north.
Oh.
Stamp says disappointed.
Drag.
I mean, the
I'm
is
coming.
it like? I mean, there's like a nice little farmhouse in that's like away from the town. There might have been an NPC there. Oh well.
Fuck them out. Go ahead and make me new stealth checks.
Oh great.
Great.
I'll stealth.
Great.
We'll say Tamias is back up. He's had a nap or something.
Stamp is bad at everything.
I'm so sorry, Jello.
Oof.
It's okay,
Oh,
Tamias.
Lord.
You and I can have a friendly conversation.
You're more stealthy than I'm being right now. I'm just wailing in agony. Oh, the pain.
Whoa, it's me.
Well, actually, why are you? Hang on. Let me just sling him over myself.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, he's no longer dragging on the ground.
Getting
Flora
my
whispers to
robes
you.
all dirty.
Thank you.
No problem, but we're riding up front, Tamias.
Maybe
Get
not, baby.
ready to
Maybe not.
die.
Don't worry.
Flora just salutes as you run past. She and
Goldilocks,
Gilligan are
here's
like,
the plan. You're gonna stand really close behind me. I mean, real close, so that if we
All
encounter
right.
any danger, I'm going to slacken, and Tobias will run down your back, and you'll use your tail as a slide, so he flies right into the capable, muscly arms of Gil.
I mean,
Okay.
Life is but an
He
illusion.
Go ahead
just
and give me,
smiles and
uh,
looks in between everyone like,
Go ahead
aha!
and give me
Flora's looking at
perception
you and
checks.
smiling too. Perception?
Yep.
I'm just dumbfounded by Stamp's plan.
Because you get to stand right behind him.
Okay.
A little bit.
Everyone but Goldilocks. You hear some more chittering noises that sound kind of like kobolds. You're pretty sure there's like these 3 guys actively looting this house. They are really distracted, so even though your stealth was not great from this distance, they don't appear to have noticed you.
All right, plan activate. Here, slackens to my
Oh,
slides.
Jeez. All right. Hi, Tamias. How you doing?
I'm
Hi.
going for it.
Perhaps we could stealth this way. Never
Just gonna smack
mind.
This guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah.
Just don't leave me in front.
You barrel up to this hapless kobold and yep, these guys suck. You beat the shit out of it.
Okay, I'm going to try to attack him from the other side at the same time.
Okay.
Wizard Karate.
Damn,
that
Flora's
is
actually
a
pretty
hit.
good at hitting things.
That is a hit. This kobold does not quite go down.
I'd like,
Um,
I'd like to
and-
follow it up with my second punch, because she can do
Alright.
that. I'd like to think of myself as a glass cannon. Here comes the big punchy.
Alright, your second blow does knock this kobold down. The third is like, "Ah!" And suddenly the window of this house bursts open, and a drake pops out and gnashes at you.
Oh no!
Good thing
Great.
Stamp's on the
Shouldn't
other
have done
side. Oh man.
Yeah, unflinching, still smiling, things just coming at her face.
Ooh, remember to
Internal dialogue. Ah, this is how I die.
Remember to click on your icon and then click initiative.
That's right. 14.
Oh, thank God, a 20.
That's so useful.
That's so good. Oh, 21, shit.
All right.
That is
As
super
long as I'm
helpful.
staying behind everyone else.
Okay, so the drake bites at you.
Okay.
Great.
What is your AC?
My AC is a 16.
Alright. It comes away with a mouthful of your armor.
Ah, yes, my arm.
And its initiative is 13. Go ahead and get this going.
Great, it's before me.
All right.
Get him.
Let me sort by Dingle.
Your dingle.
13, and here we go. Descending. First up is Flora.
Okay, she's going to delay her action till Stampax.
Okay. Stamp hears that noise, comes around this corner. Hey guys, what happened? And then in slow motion, he notices as this drake bursts out of a window, its foot is not only crushing some flowers, but also the mailbox, and he enters a rage! That's
Excellent.
federal property! Alright, and he's gonna run and smack him.
Remember to use your
Okay.
rage maul.
Totally.
Oh, wow.
That is a hit.
Oh, totally.
12 damage. Oof. Big smashy.
Big slappy.
Yeah, so Stamp runs up with his maul, and then, like, you don't even see it happen, but it just, like, seemingly disappears from his hand, is on his back, and he smacks the dragon with the broken mailbox.
Yeah, I'm just gonna karate punch it then, following that up.
Alright.
That misses.
That will not hit.
And punch. That is a 20.
7.
I would like to pass this 20 to Stamp. I feel like it is more thematic for him to have the 20. Like, if this is
Do you
gonna
have that ability?
No, if this is gonna
Just kill it, it's
okay.
fine.
Okay,
is
that's
not.
fine. Yeah, so this thing's its head rebounds off the ground, and yeah, Flora just brings her boot down on the fucking tip of its nose, cracking something.
Timaeus.
Oh shit, it's still up.
This is no
he
good.
rolls up his sleeve. I think I'm tired of dragons already. I'm
We're
going
supposed to be
to.
at level 1 in this module, right? Good lord.
I'm just gonna straight up magic missile this thing
Tired of dragons, that's
Alright.
nice.
for 8. Because I rolled
Alright.
2 ones. Jeez.
Your force missile winds past the rest of the party, ducks under Flora's arm, and uppercuts this thing just as she booted it down to the ground. It flips backward, breaks a table in the house's interior, and stops moving.
Oh, shit, there we go.
Oh shit, there we go.
Thank goodness.
This
there's
kobold
still-
gets the
Yeah.
fuck out of Dodge.
We all slowly turn and make eye contact with it.
I like to imagine, since all of us did that in a row, the visual combo attack was Stamp smacks it with the broken mailbox, Flora does a fake out, and then kicks it again, opening the mailbox like with the tip of her foot as it passes its head, and then the magic missile goes through the mailbox like a letter coming out.
Delivery.
Special delivery.
Yeah, delivery, you son of a bitch.
Alright, I'm still raging for a minute.
So yeah, the Drake stops moving. The house is wrecked. The last kobold flees, and you can see now you have a straight shot to the keep. It's just ahead.
Isn't the dragon like right around?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh,
Like, isn't he right there?
How could we miss it?
There's a lot of smoke and also cloud cover.
I was really excited. I thought the 20 was mine, but I certainly got a 0.
Laura's ready
You-
for dragon crimes.
You peer up as you draw close to the keep, and just for a split second, you can see this shape dip out of the smoke and clouds
Oh.
Oh, fuck, he's
before
big.
it flies back up and out into the sky. It seems to be heading away from the keep for the moment.
If
Using
we're going to go, I believe we should go now.
Yeah, is it pretty much
Still
safe
in a
at this moment?
Timaeus jumps on Stamp's back so he gets piggybacked.
Oh, you don't want to be on me!
I'll jump off at a dramatic moment, I'm sure. He hops off once they reach the
All right.
door.
Yeah, as you draw close to the keep, you can hear a few shouts and hurried footsteps on either side. From somewhere behind you, it seems part of that large party has circled around. Likely they found the corpses and/or guys who ran away from your previous encounters. Because as you take a quick glance over your shoulder, you can see a very large party of mostly the same people and actually some additional ones marching down the way.
Oh, please let us in. Timaeus knocks on the door.
Yeah, you bash on the door a few times, and a man appears at the top of the keep's wall. Who goes there?
I recognize this guy.
Hi there. We're just some adventurers trying to deal with your
Are
problem.
you Escobert the Red?
Yeah, we're looking for him.
How do you know that? You don't look like you're from around here.
I'm not
What about that
I'm
man?
a mailman! He holds the letter addressed to him up to the sky.
Just
Also,
a
I just
moment.
killed a Drake.
Governor, we got 5. They don't look hostile, but one of them's a dragon.
Dragonborn, baby. It's different.
He's cool.
Thank you.
One of you go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I can do that.
What if I say a pretty please?
Yeah, I don't have a great
17!
Why'd you do it if you didn't have a
Why didn't you just let me roll? I'm the fucking bard, dude.
Anyone can roll to persuade.
Oh, no, only one.
Oh, really?
Yes, you need to.
Well, Gilligan went first, so it's fine.
No, I didn't. That's my perception from earlier.
Oh, sure enough. Okay. Well,
I'm just happy to be alive.
How is Timaeus' persuasion?
17. Fine.
Oh. All right. It's against my better judgment, but you don't seem to be like the rest of the types that have been crawling around. He hops down from the wall. And a few moments later, the heavy double wooden doors of the keep slowly begin to grind open. Which is good, because these guys are right on your ass.
Oh.
Everybody inside. Gilligan.
He
I'd
like
like to die.
throws a church flyer out and then just runs in.
All right. Escobert quickly, him and several guards slowly shove the doors back in place and lock a heavy iron bar on the other side of them. Change the music. So you make it into the keep. Sure enough, as Lenon said, this does seem to be the only peaceful place in the city right now. And there are a few other people here. Let's see, so there's Escobert
Oh, hey.
and various guards. There isn't a separate map for this, so you'll have to use your imagination a little.
It's very crowded in here.
Yeah, we'll have to scrunch.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'll move the NPCs to the top and show you their nameplates.
I spelled his name wrong.
Let me describe these guys real quick.
To my Tamaya's still on Stamp's back, dangles off the parapet.
Oh, thank God that damnable dragon finally gave up. But I fear it'll be back.
That was a question of mine. How have you avoided being roasted alive?
Well, we take shelter in the interior, but as long as that thing's buzzing the parapets, we can't get out and take shots at anyone sacking our town.
Is there anything that we can do?
Well, I wouldn't recommend trying to hunt it down, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, not that, but like just in general.
Well, probably the best man to answer that question will be Governor Nighthill. I'll introduce you in a second. So let me describe these guys. So, Escabert the Red is a shield dwarf with knotted, tangled, bright red hair. As master of the keep, Escabert is in charge of its defense, and he has information that may be useful to you. And you can also see he's carrying an enormous ring of iron and brass keys to the many, many locks in the keep.
Ooh.
Another man who was sitting down at a desk inside unsteadily gets up and walks over to you. Oh, God. Are you, some sort of relief party, then? Well, take whatever we can get. You look strange, but you must be strong as hell if you were able to just wander through all that melee and make it here. Not all of the townsfolk were so lucky.
At first I thought we were a rather weak adventuring party, considering one of us was taken hostage and nearly killed, but then we kicked a drake in half, so 50-50. Flora shrugs.
Yeah, but that does remind me not to ask for things, and we'll gladly help you. Do you have anything that might be able to help our human friend? He is hanging on by a thread.
Yes, the aforementioned stabbing.
Escabert, do we have any supplies left? Well, we could probably spare a few. We're saving them for the guards, but from what I can tell, these lots seem to have carved a bloody swath through the invaders, so they're doing more good than most of us. Escabert heads deeper into the keep to look for something to help you guys.
We don't need a lot, just the one thing. But yeah, what has been going on?
Oh, where to begin?
15 gold, says cultists.
Well, introductions first, I suppose. My name is Tarbar Nighthill. I am the governor of this town. Well, I'm in a bit of a tight spot right now. We all are. This huge band of villains, cutthroats, and ruffians showed up not long ago. Just earlier today. It's about 10 p.m. right now, by the way.
Oh, thank you for naming chapter 1. Thank you for naming chapter 1 of this adventure. Flora twirls the pen in her hand. Ruffians, what was it? Cutthroats, and she takes
villains, cutthroats, and ruffians, I suppose.
Vagabonds.
The dragon pops over the parapet and cutthroats. And goes
Thank you. I'll catch you soon.
Yeah, guys.
Can we talk? I'm going through some things.
Oh no, you fuck off for now.
All right.
Well, yes, they showed up earlier today in great numbers. Our town simply doesn't have that many defenses, as you can see. We were not prepared for an attack of this scale and this coordination. We've managed to take down a few of them, but they just keep coming. Not just men, but these little dragon creatures, and the big one, goodness. The big one, its breath. It's like nothing I've ever seen. It's killed at least 20 guards by itself.
Thinks back on Goldilocks' body count from his breath attack.
It's different, baby. That was justice.
But in terms of effectiveness, you have to agree, it's almost equal.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a badass. You can take credit for it.
Its breath strikes like lightning.
Oh, it's very, very frightening.
I appreciate your effort to inject levity into the situation, but boy, is it not good.
I'm gonna take a quick glance around. Are there any, like, fucking half-elf monks in the room by any chance?
Well, the keep is a little extensive.
Gotcha.
But offhand, you don't see any half elves around. It looks like it's mostly humans, a few dwarves.
I'm wondering if it'd be a comfort to this guy to reveal that we're Harpers. Like if that smooths some things over.
Maybe do an insight check to see.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Might help out. Let's see. Oh, my character sheet closed. No. Thank you. Okay. Doink.
Yeah, you got no idea.
I meant to say this earlier, but I forgot to comment on how much I've missed Aram playing shitty little goblin like monster.
Wow, we stink at this.
Real good.
We're real bad at this.
We're
Jeez.
very.
I might know. I'm an international mailman.
We're bad at our jobs.
We're pretty
Trying
bad.
to insight exactly.
We were trying to insight to see if it'd be useful to reveal we're Harpers to the situation, but
I can do this. Don't worry.
Okay.
Hey, do you mind keeping an eye out for any Harpers for me? I'm kind of not so great on terms with those folks.
Go ahead and take a persuasion check.
Wink.
He gives you a circumspect look. Oh, he does not flip well. He gives you a circumspect look. Well, look, I don't know what trouble you've got with them. It's quite rare for Harpers to visit a little podunk town like ours, so I don't think you'll have any problems, but I do hope you haven't brought any problems here with you, because we've got quite enough.
Oh, you know, nothing, just little personal things. He wanders away.
I'm looking for a book.
Escobar comes back and hands Timaeus a potion of cure wounds. This may be all we can spare at the moment, but I hope it does you good.
Thank
Looks like you took a nasty hit.
He took a couple, yeah.
I
So I
don't
think that's-
recommend being stabbed by spears. How much do I get back?
You get, you can roll this potion. It is 1d8 plus 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright. That puts me back up to full.
Do you
Oh,
want to
Governor.
get on my back?
Much better already. He hops off your back and stands beaming, like ready to go.
The governor sits down heavily. He's clearly very tired. Also, the right side of his face and head are bandaged. His arm is in a sling, and you can see there are some blood stains on his blue tunic. Now you asked, what can you do? Well, as far as I can see, as long as we stay inside here, we're safe. Inside the keep itself, the dragon's breath doesn't seem to penetrate. Maybe it's gone for good. I can certainly hold out hope. But I fear the real danger is all the townsfolk that weren't able to make it here. You've noticed while you're here, there are a lot of guards at this keep, but there's also a ton of people who are obviously civilians hanging out, mostly terrified, many injured, but definitely not an entire town's worth of people. I fear we can't do anything in here for the sake of all the other people who didn't have time to make it here. Everywhere else in the town is being ransacked, and has been for hours. I don't know when they'll finally be satisfied and move on. But
what you call it, Flora's going to take a look at the group. Not to volunteer our services immediately, but do you guys want to tuck back out and look for survivors?
We can do that, but I'm also curious, is there by chance a secret passage out of this keep to maybe outside of the walls? We can try and lead some people out, or?
It so happens there is. Based
Ooh, good
on what
thinking.
Escobar saw the last time he was up there, I suspect we may need to make use of that from now on. I don't know that we'll be able to leave this keep on the road anymore.
Good evening.
Yeah, sure enough, you can see the group of guys who were chasing you down the road to here have been joined by several more and are beginning to fan out. And they're not like setting up siege weapons or anything, but they're clearly intending to make it impossible for anyone to leave the keep. Secret passage, yes. Well, I don't know about secret, but it shouldn't be known to these invaders, at least. Escobar, can you show them the tunnel to the stream? Aye, that's a good idea. Yes. From the keep's lowest level, there's a passage leads out to the south, comes out by the stream, and should be unguarded. I think you could use that to sneak back into town if you wanted to look for survivors, which would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
Last I heard from accounts of people who were fleeing here, it sounds like they've laid siege to the Temple of Chantea in town. It sounds like several other people boarded themselves up here, but it's simply nowhere near as defensible as this place. I doubt they'll be able to hold out the whole night.
All right.
So
We should probably check there. Maybe.
Yes, agreed. And I'll take a quick run around of all the civilians in here to see if they have friends, family, etc. that we could still maybe save. If people haven't made it in, that they might have some information. Might be a good place to start. Shrugs.
It would be greatly appreciated.
Uh-oh.
Give
That
you
big dragon just walked away. Oh, I mean the small big dragon.
Can I roll
actually go ahead and make a perception check. Anyone who is watching these guys.
I would like to join in as a humanitarian.
I want to notice them, but how lucky you are to have a city of mailboxes.
Sorry, what kind of check is this again?
Perception.
Alright.
Flora's not paying attention. She's talking to people.
Yeah. Noticed. So these guys are setting up outside. It looked like one of them came over and conveyed some message to the humanoid dragon, who then turned around and headed back into the city.
Do we have a spy on our hands?
Everyone looks at Gil.
What?
I'm glad that no one looked at me.
Dragons.
Dragon Barn.
Yeah, I'd like to make rounds talking to the various refugees here. If I could just do like an investigation check to maybe find out, like, I don't know, relative areas where civilians might be in town.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and I know gather information isn't a thing anymore. I'm gonna assume that's either investigation or persuasion.
Yeah, I can do either.
Can I help out because, I'm a cleric?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Jumbo.
Handing out a little tray of cookies.
This one's mine.
The two, okay, you hand them the cookies, then I'll ask them the questions, okay? It'll be a 1-2 punch.
Yes, okay. He has the worst look possible on his face.
Cookies.
Me and my frightening colleague would like to ask you a few questions. She walks up to person after person.
Okay. So yeah, you hear. What information are you hoping to get out of this?
If we go out back into town, if there are any families that are like, Jimmy's still stuck in the well back home, shit like that. So
or specifically, if there's any places where people might hide that are like not well known.
Yeah. Exactly. Mechanically, I just, like, if you could point us to areas on the map so we're not wandering blindly to find civilians.
Sure. Well, 2 other people confirm for you that they got separated from family members who headed to the sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
You also hear, let's see, with the 23, you also get the unsolicited advice to watch out for the walking dragon.
I think that's the small big one.
That's probably correct.
I wonder if
So
these guys like trying to hide along this hill, or are they just like, are they trying to be sneaky?
I think they're just getting into position.
All
I
right.
can see you.
So
You're a little over to the left.
I assume our shrine is this over here.
It's an omission from the module book what these buildings are, but there was an online supplement that I saw where people were like, "Hey, what the fuck is the map key for this map?" So let me see if I can find that real quick.
Oh, okay. Oops.
As
That
we all
looks
hang
as
in this keep.
churchy as churchy can get.
Yeah, that is weird that they would not label the buildings.
They had to kind of rush this thing out the door apparently, and they were developing it alongside 5e, so there's also references in the module to mechanics that don't exist.
Whoa.
Not
I'll be
a
right
lot,
back.
but a couple.
Brutal.
Okay, yeah.
Looking at you, Starfinder.
Yes, that one is indeed the sanctuary.
Got it in one.
Timaeus comes to the top and like looks over out of all these guys, and he says, "You all smell bad." And he comes back down. I feel much better.
You get the kobolds look at each other in confusion.
Oh wait, hold on. He comes back up. I'm so silly of me. He comes back up and says that in dragon speak.
Now they're like, "What?"
That's
Any-
pretty
any-
insensitive, dude. That's
That's
just
racist.
their natural. That's their
This
natural
is my
musk.
natural musk.
Yes.
Well, that's terrible.
I'm telling
Also,
Goldie you said
please
that.
leave. All right.
I don't think it's going to work. So, listen, how about this? We'll go take the secret path and get back outside, head over to that shrine, see if we can find anybody, and maybe while we're out, we'll try to find an alternate route for you guys to escape, because let's be real, you're not keeping this keep.
Well, you might be right. I don't know whether or not they're going to try to storm it by force, because goodness knows there's almost nothing valuable in here compared to an entire town of unguarded homes. But you're probably right that if they really came at us full force and were willing to throw away many of their lives, they could likely overtake us.
Not a lot is more valuable than live, fresh bodies.
What?
Why'd you say it like that?
Why'd you say it like that?
You said there was nothing of value in here. Come on, man.
I thought you were going to go to a beat of, oh, there's nothing more valuable than a human life, but...
Gilligan, what is it that you do?
Well, he starts off.
That sounded like the beginning of a song. What is it you do? Well, dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Nothing.
That's classified.
All right, then. Sounds like
All
we've
right,
got a
so-
plan.
You want to head for this underground passage?
Yes.
Yes.
So we
Alright.
confirm that pretty much if there was anybody left, they'd be at the shrine and that's it?
That's like the only place anyone's named where they're like, yeah, they're there, and the last that I saw them, they're still alive.
Cool. Okay. Nice.
We'll probably still want to poke our heads into different
Yeah.
buildings, just real quick, but that should be our priority.
Okay.
BRB,
see.
somebody drag me.
Flora
Did you guys
sighs
want to
and
go
begins
straight out, or do you
drag.
want to take a short rest first?
I think we're fine to go straight
I
out.
think
Yeah, we
we're
have full
fine.
health pretty much.
We're pretty okay right now. That basically getting Timaeus back up to whatever is
Yep.
good. Plus, it can allow us to save our hit dice for later in case we need them.
I'll try not to do anything too fancy this time.
I mean, I don't think it was your fault that you took like 20 damage.
Yeah, that was not your fault. Just bad shit happened.
You got roguishly taken hostage. It's hardly your fault.
Yeah. Okay.
It's still pretty scary, and I'll try to avoid it.
Yeah, so where do we
It
go?
leads you down to the lowest level of the keep. This old thing should still work. Let's see. He flips through his many keys. Well, I got this one. No. Ugh. Damn lock is stuck. Or maybe this is the wrong key. I've actually never opened this door. We've never used this tunnel in all the time I've been to Castellan here.
Oh. So, does the path still work?
I hope so.
I
Great.
find this tends to work.
You knock on the door.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
All right. Sorry, my character sheet's always minimized, so it takes me a little bit to get it.
A 10.
You knock on the door, and a second later, you hear a little squeak. You hear a few squeaks, like rats are hanging out in this tunnel.
Rats of what size?
Well,
Rats of a
it was a
considerable
squeak
size.
and not a squeak. So probably normal size rats, though it sounds like there could be a lot of them.
I already did my breath attack. I can't do it again.
I don't have any special powers. I am a large boy.
A positive attitude is a special power enough, Stamp.
Thank you!
You should grab them and then throw them over the parapet at the enemy.
Also, bodily throwing things is a special power too.
This is embarrassing to have to ask, but can any of you help me with this blasted lock? If any of these keys open this thing, I can't seem to find the right one.
I actually have sleight of hand, weirdly.
I have a hammer.
I have hands.
You can make a sleight of hand is fine. Raw dexterity also works. Yeah, so Goldilocks, you deftly slide a little dragon claw in there, and like, and this lock is like old and crappy. It's like still not trivial to open, but you're able to. You get it to go after a few tries. Lock
There we go.
falls away, and the door opens up into the tunnel. A shit ton of rats pour out.
Grab them! Throw them!
Oh no! Ew.
Stamp, so I imagine Stamp is topless, but like has a shit ton of things. It's Strahd! I imagine Stamp
doing down
has
here?
a ton of things draped across his back, like a bunch of satchels and shit. So he takes he takes a satchel that is just empty and burlap and tries to scoop many rats. I guess.
I'm gonna. There isn't a good map for this, so I'm just going to spawn them here.
Is this a fucking combat?
It
Oh,
is.
they're like actually big rats. They're like just
Oh
little
god,
baby
it
rats.
swarms!
Oh, no.
All right. There's no
Roll
reason Stamp
initiative.
wouldn't try this plan.
Fuck.
I will attempt a dex scoop, which will do nothing, and then I will attempt my whatever. All right, 13.
I'm not ready for rats.
And then oh,
We'll need to add Stamp to the initiative.
sorry.
Boop, boop. It happens.
Too busy scooping up rats. Right.
Well, everyone was ready to go in spite of the surprise. Goldilocks. Rats.
Can I stab them, or are they too small?
I don't
Maybe
think
swarms
swarms
work.
have all the crazy special rules in Pathfinder or in this that they do in Pathfinder.
Ooh, thank
Thank
god.
Maybe
God.
you can simply
Fucking
stab
God.
them.
Everyone's like, Jesus, thank you.
Keep
Just
rolling
not
good on the
hit with
knife.
your-
Wish I didn't do that.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, you hit with the dagger. You skewer, let's say, 3 rats.
Oh, gonna need help.
Flora.
Okay, Wizard Karate incoming. Ideally not getting my hands dirty.
I'm gonna say you're also gonna need to make a dex check if you want to squeeze up to this entrance to hit them alongside Stamp and Goldilocks.
Okay, let me do... this is Dex saving, just -2 for this.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough.
Okay, cool. I rolled a...
You get in there for some wizard karate, which hits,
Okay.
and you you kill 5 more rats.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to karate them again.
Five more rats.
Okay.
Punching the shit on our rats.
I ran out of stuff, so I had to start punching. She very, very irritatedly wipes the blood off of her hand with a handkerchief.
I'm going to shove one of my hands in between the two, like, beefy boys, so I'm not in front, because I learned being in front is bad. And I'm just gonna, like, ray of frost through some of these rats. I could do poison spray, but I have a feeling, because they're rats, you know, I don't know. So whatever, but...
Jeez.
Oh my god.
You see, go ahead and make a... no, you don't really need to make a perception check. Alright, so you deal 8 cold damage. You kill 16 rats with that. It looks like non-physical damage is more effective than physical damage against these.
Oh. I'm gonna stay
Great.
back here.
Our whole team
Y'all
is
just keep
back.
doing that.
Non-physical damage, you say? Stamp takes out his maul. I mean, I could go for these with the sack, but I don't think that'll go too well.
No.
Yeah, I'll just...
Use them all.
All right, I'll just golf swing at him. Yeah.
That does hit for 10 rats. The swarm you've all been wailing on looks pretty heavily diminished. Gilligan.
Yes, let me get in here at all of this. Cold, hot, sacred flame.
Oh, only meant one.
So they need to do a DC 13 Dex check or take 5 sacred flame damage.
Right. One passes, the other fails.
No, I only
So
meant one. It was the
the
first one.
right-hand swarm takes 8 rats worth of rat.
Hell yeah.
All right. Swarms!
They're just on you.
Yeah, they
Yep,
just get ya.
Oh god.
All right.
Oh no! Do I lose
They're in
my
my
unarmed?
eyes!
Do I lose my unarmored bonus now that I'm covered in fur?
Rats.
Gilligan is laughing and clapping. Yes,
Here come,
yes.
Here come the biteys. I'll roll 1 at Goldilocks, 1 at Stamp. Goldilocks. Actually, that
Maya's turns to Gilligan. See, this is why I wasn't in the front.
All right, that one rolled a 4, so that does not hit. And the
You
one
almost
on
lost your
Stamp.
casting fingers.
You waggles.
The one on Stamp rolls a 13, which I think also does not hit.
Yeah, I'm 14.
So they don't manage to bite through your armor, but you are covered in rats.
Jesus Christ, that's horrifying.
What? Yeah. I mean, all right, here we go. I knew I should have opened this at some point in the last 18 years.
Why have they been waiting here for 18 years?
Unless you regularly flush the basement of rats, they build up. Everybody knows this.
Yep, gotta do your rat check.
All right, Escobert takes a swing with his warhammer,
They're like barnacles, but they bite harder.
and yeah, he hits the swarm you've all been wailing on. He expertly manages to club a few rats off of Goldilocks. And Goldilocks, it's your turn. You still have a decent number of rats on you, though not nearly as many as Stamp.
That's because I'm larger, he says proudly.
Am I even able to swing at these guys even though they're on top of me?
I'll let you attack them with disadvantage.
Oh, roll!
Or can I attack the ones on Stamp because maybe I can see those a little better? I'll just roll a disadvantage.
Yeah, okay.
Here. Oh, damn. All right.
Okay, I'm afraid that
Well,
okay.
that's great. So that's disadvantage for the rapier.
And then the dagger. Okay. And yeah, you hit with the dagger.
The dagger doing work.
The damage roll is not disadvantaged, so I'll just take your first one, which was
Thank you.
All right. You stab 2 rats. Flora.
Listen, when I go home and I tell all my friends what I did today, it won't be, oh, I ran through a town besieged by dragons and kobolds. It will be, I killed 500 rats along with all of my friends.
Please get them off me.
She's going to do so.
Wait, you're going to kill us?
19. Oh, man.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah, that was good.
All right. 5 rats. There are only a handful left.
Okay, that one probably doesn't hit.
Actually, they have 10 AC.
Oh, fuck. Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
You guys are like rolling both of your weapons. Is there like a thing you took to be able to do that, or if you have
I just have 2
I
weapons.
think in this game, all you need is a light weapon in your offhand, and you can attack with both.
Basically,
Alright.
like, if you look at your damage with your maul, you hit for about, like, 10 to 12 on average, while I'm hitting for, like, 4s and 5s. Like, combined, we should be dealing equivalent amounts of damage. The way it works for me is, if I standard action punch someone, I can basically use my bonus action to then punch them. Again.
Yeah, I was just worried that I know I
No,
have
you're
a
good.
dagger, so.
Nope, you're doing it right.
You're doing it right, your damage is real good.
Yeah, you're a barbarian, so it makes sense. Okay, so who has the least amount of rats?
There's
on them?
only 4 rats left on Goldilocks. There are many on Stamp.
Go for Stamp because you can take care of a shit ton at a time.
Yeah, assuming I hit, which I should be able to. He said knocking on wood. Don't worry, I'll get them off. He sprays Ray of Frost from his hands like a fire extinguisher.
Like a decanter of endless water.
Like a decanter of endless water.
Well, that 23 will super hit. Yeah, 12 rats. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh my god.
I'll just stay here and keep spraying and praying.
Stamp! Goldie, I have a plan! He grabs Goldilocks, also with beratted, hugs him closely, and barrel rolls the 2 of them down the hallway, hopefully crushing rats with their girths.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
Ooh, alright.
Ooh.
Nice.
So that's a save, I assume.
So -2 on that, so it's gonna be.
Okay, so it's 16. That's still pretty good. All right. So and Goldilocks, I'll let you contribute too. Go ahead and make a strength check.
I'm not good at these anymore, but I can try. Hey!
All right. So the 2 of you embrace and roll along the floor, using the rat's position on your body against them. I'm gonna say that crushes the remaining rats on Goldilocks and several on Stamp as well.
Yeah!
Oh man, that was great. That was fun.
Yep,
I wish there were rats
still
involved.
hugging rats spread back onto Goldie.
Ew, baby.
Gilligan.
Alright, second verse, same as the first. Here we go.
Sacred fire, sacred flame.
If I can fucking find it.
Okay, let's see. Their deck save. Dex. Here we go. 17. Yeah, sorry, the rats dodge. The rats dodge. Stamp is blinded. not actually, but. All right, rats.
Rats.
Rats. We are rats. We are the rats. Man, these rats are a lot less scary than the ones in Evan Ward.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's still frightening just because we're level 1. Everything's scary at level 1.
They rolled a 10.
Nope.
Never mind.
They keep trying to bite into Stamp, and he just flexes his muscles, and the force of it keeps bouncing them a little too far away.
All right, Escobert, Stamp flops onto the ground. A couple rats fly off, and Escobert crushes them underfoot, then smashes another with his warhammer. And the rest scatter off into the darkness, squeaking angrily. They'll be back someday when you least expect it.
Why'd they even do that? They lost everybody.
I will say, I do like this module so far, because I always like it when a module introduces you to the final boss early on.
Horde of the Rat Queen.
Oh, gross.
See, the name of Horde of the Dragon Queen is just a misnomer on purpose. It's a misdirect.
She's just one really big rat.
She's a dragon composed of rats.
I hope we've all learned a valuable lesson. The real enemy was poor housekeeping.
Everyone looks at the camera.
Yeah. This will be the moral of my story when I tell it.
Now, remember, kids, dragons can be scary, but you know what's really scary? Dust and mildew, especially if you're allergic.
All right, would you like to proceed down the passage?
Yeah.
Now we go back. we do.
Well, I mean, we've gotten all the experience we needed out of that.
I did really want to. I really wish I could have grabbed some rats in a bag and thrown them at the enemy as a distraction. But...
I already did.
Oh, great.
Okay, I'll move your tokens toward the exit.
Oh, we are not as far as I thought we would be.
So we're just...
Okay, so you head down the darkened tunnel. Occasionally, an indignant squeak greeting you, but no further aggression. You reach the exit grate, and you find that this lock actually looks in worse shape than the last one. It's super rusty, and looks like it's going to need to be picked or bashed. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. I've also got thieves' tools and sleight of hand for picking.
I'm historically great at these. Yeah!
Oh, it was so close to a 20.
A 20? I've never even heard of these.
Gilligan and Timaeus, you hear outside the grate, a little further down the stream, there's a group of people, but given the state of the town, probably not friendly ones, who sound like they are searching for someone or something. They're close enough that if you make a lot of noise exiting this grate, it would be bad.
Alright, so no smashy smash.
Yes, we must be exceptionally quiet.
Okay.
Should I try to pick it?
You're probably better at picking than me, so yeah.
So if I...
Steve just walks like 25 feet back in the hallway, concerned that his presence will alert people.
No, come back up, please.
No, it's
Oh, yeah,
okay.
come
I'm
back.
loud as well. I will console him.
Thank you, friend!
No problem!
Okay, maybe they should stay back. Here I go. So with thieves' tools, I get advantage on this, right? That's how this works. Question
Sure.
mark?
I don't know if that's. I'm going to assume you know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's a good thing because that sure was a crit fail on one of them.
Okay, so 17. You jigger and jagger it. It looks like you let's see. Dexterity check. You get close. That wasn't quite good enough to get it off. This lock is really rusted.
I can give it a try, I suppose.
I pass you my thieves' tools.
And I just looked it up, so basically what it does is it just allows you to add your proficiency bonus to one of your
Gotcha.
checks that you're using. So if you're using Dex, you would just use your modifier for Dex and then the proficiency bonus.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm just gonna use my Dex saving throw just because it would be the math that we need, and so. Shit, baby. Wait a minute. Here's a crazy idea. Timaeus, can you cast Ray of Frost on the lock, and maybe once it's frozen enough, we can just kind of pop it off quietly.
He'll answer you later. He's in bye-bye land right now.
God damn.
Don't worry. I can try to be stealthy.
I trust you implicitly.
You've had to jimmy open many a mailbox in your day.
I would never. That's what leaving it on the stoop is for. All right. What are we doing? Sleight of hand?
Yeah. So if you want to use your...
I have a non-negative dex roll. All right. Well, I tried.
You did
I
good.
realize that there's something I could have done this entire time.
Has the
Yeah.
One sec, let me read it out. Blessing of the Trickster, starting when you choose this domain at first level, you can use your action to touch a willing creature other than yourself to give it advantage on dexterity stealth checks.
Stealth-
is that
just
only for
stealth.
stealth?
That's
Okay,
just for
my
stealth.
bad. My B.
Sorry, I lied.
If you give that to me, I could squidge through the keyhole.
You know what? If Flora can do it again, I would like to use Bardic Inspiration on her.
You're allowed to try again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Then
Flora,
we
try
don't
it
just
again,
die
use
in this tunnel.
The rats
so,
wait hungrily.
So what that
Our
means is
vengeance
that-
is nigh.
Okay.
So what that means basically is that you roll whatever you need to for this.
watching.
No! What do I roll?
I
So
come back and
you-
see a giant swarm of rats. What?
So what you need to do is you need to roll your dex with the proficiency bonus again,
Okay, so
and then
dex
add a
saving.
d6.
Okay. Normal roll. And then a d6. This'll
Then you add a d6.
please save us.
Eh,
Guess
Motherfucker!
Guess
it's
we die in
17.
here.
was it an 18 or whatever?
It was a 17. Hey, Timaeus!
What do you mean it's a 7? We just...
It's I rolled a 17
I meant-
before and it
I
didn't
meant
work.
the
Yeah.
DC. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to try again. Oh. Guess we die here. Flora walks to the back and waits to die with Stamp and Gilligan.
I got this, goddammit! I'll just do it myself.
All right, if this doesn't work, I'm going to bless the
the
thing.
thieves' tools and uses the claw again. See, when you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear. All right, there's a little snick, and the terrible rusted lock slowly shudders off of its place on the grate, and you manage to quietly snook it open. You can see a short ways down the stream. There's a group of men in robes and kobolds who look like they're searching for someone around here, but they have not noticed you.
All right, Gilligan. You can give people one at a time advantage on stealth, yeah?
Hold on.
I know, I looked at your character sheet. You can do that, and you can do it an unlimited number of times.
Okay, that's what I was checking.
So one at a time, give us all inspiration. Actually, you can do that to everyone but yourself. So,
Oh, this is going to be great. Okay.
so if we want to do this one at a time, advantage stealth rolls to sneak past and
Stamp will go last in case you alert people and they run this way so he can clock them.
Oh,
Okay.
lovely. Okay.
makes sense. All right, so I'll go first and look up ahead.
Also, worst case scenario, I can use color spray, which can blind them, and it gives us advantage on our.
Nat 20, I disappear ahead.
Just step.
Where did he go?
Oh my god.
Yeah, baby.
Goldilocks! Everyone
Yeah.
looks towards the opening.
Goldilocks takes a couple steps out. I was like, yeah, so just all you gotta do is go left, right, just disappears.
Ah, good
He
old
just pops
cognac.
like a soap bubble.
Well,
There he goes, doing that interplanar teleport shit.
Well, that luck
All
might
right.
have made the
Next.
Yeah.
Claps her on the back.
Oh, that luck might have beaten me, but here I go. Stealth check. That's another crit fail I just narrowly avoided.
Alright, you're good.
Oh,
Are we taking
Flora
turns like
like-
stealthing out?
Flora takes 3 steps out, fucking almost falls on her face and instantly alerts anyone, fucking everyone, whirls, turns around, grabs both of Gilligan's hands, looks him in the eye, thank you, turns back around and leaves.
All right, roll stealth again.
All right, Timaeus, your turn.
All right, here I go. I have nothing to help
Now,
me
no
with stealth.
theatrics on your way. Just go.
I plan on going. Uh-huh. Normal. There we go.
No, you get it twice.
Oh, I do?
Yeah,
You have advantage.
Ew. I didn't hear that part.
All right, then.
You want to try that one more time?
Can I try that one more time?
I don't think you get to.
I mean, whatever. 11 is an 11, so I'll try to sneaky poo with an 11 and see what happens.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they are close enough to notice you leaving the grave.
I'm like, what's the thing do? Like, I'm crawling under the barbed wire, like I'm doing that kind of that squabble.
Goldilocks just looks to the floor. What the hell's he doing?
I'm not like crouch walking, but I'm like
shuffles along the ground like a caterpillar.
Timaeus runs into the river, grabs a reed, starts unnecessarily scuba breathing through it.
Fuck yeah, I'll do that.
It's like it's like 4 inches.
All right, now.
Oh, no, I'm wet.
Here, give me the advantage, and then you go ahead, and if you fail, then I rush out and clock them.
Oh, okay.
Stealthily.
So I'm going to prepare. So in case things go sour, I'm going to prepare a ray of frost on like an enemy if they decided like to cause trouble. I want to be ready.
Now I have some really bad news for you. Despite who I am, my stealth check is abysmal.
He giggles as he
I believe in you.
There's one.
I believe in you. Well, I don't think you.
So you don't get
you don't-
advantage because you can't use it on yourself. Like,
Oh no!
So have fun with that 6. Luckily,
Gilligan, you
prepared.
fall out of the grate and face plant by the shore.
Ouch, my everything.
That could have been me.
You notice one man sort of like, huh? And starts heading over this way.
Keep going.
Disguise self.
Keep going. I'll get him. You don't need to disguise.
Okay.
Act like he's not following you.
What the hell? And, buddy, are you having a trouble?
Yes, always.
All right. Let me roll for Clonk.
Good.
I don't think so. This isn't a kobold.
You bash this guy on the head. He is almost dead. What?
Ray of Frost, I believe, was
What the-
prepared.
Yeah.
Yep. Tobias, if you can Ray of Frost.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch click. Do I do this with advantage or no?
No.
No.
I didn't think so. Boop. See if I get him.
Your laser goes off into the distance. Whoa, what the
dear.
hell?
Shit. Can I run out as far as I can and just throw a dagger to try and just finish
Make
the guy?
make a dex check to see if you can react in time before he gets to do anything.
Sure.
Hey, over here, help!
Fucking A.
Hey guys, run! You should
You
run
can
back
still
into
make
this
your
fight.
attack roll with the dagger, though.
Oh jeez.
Okay. But then we'll want to add my actual dex bonus on there, which is 2,
It's
so
okay, he
it's
only
6
has one
damage.
hit point left.
Oh my god!
This guy and the 2 kobolds are coming over now, you can see.
I'm gonna hide in the hole again and smack him.
Goldilocks takes the body and runs as fast as he can this way.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make a strength check.
That is fair.
So, I sure hope they don't find the secret entrance.
That's
Goldilocks, you grab the body and can barely drag it.
Oh my god.
Local news: castles full of
is
villagers
there some-
murdered.
Is there some brush or something I can... Oh, hey, everybody.
what are you even attempting to do?
Gentlemen, it's been brought to my attention that one of your men has
don't
been
move forward.
assaulted.
Lure them over so I can kill them.
I know.
Sorry, what did you say, Will?
Gentlemen, it seems that one of our men has been assaulted. I'm going to deception.
Yeah, bluff or
I guess you
deception.
are a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Well, the kobolds 100% are like, oh, like in awe of you. This guy is like, what? All right, what did you see? Like, did you just find him? I heard him call out. His attacker must be around somewhere.
That is
he
my
says.
suspicion as well.
His attacker is this rock. He slipped.
Based on the angle of the attack and from the sound, he's probably more northward if you're willing to join me in looking. He probably has something to do with those men that were killed earlier.
Yeah, well, I suppose we better. I want to go back to the main force to let him know. Well, alright, I guess we should try to catch this guy while he's still around here.
Precisely my thinking.
Clonk.
Okay.
I hope I can hit and kill him in one move.
Better make it count.
Better make it count.
Oh, yeah, this guy just dies.
Scoop, he scoops him into the tunnel and hopes the other two kobolds are like, I guess we should go too. And they just walk over.
And here come the kobold.
All right, I'm gonna let them both pass, get the second one, and then try and get the one in front.
I mean, I can get the one in the front.
All right.
Where did Flesh Skin go?
He went up
His
ahead.
name was Flesh Skin.
He went on.
Naming somebody skin.
Who would do that?
He went on ahead. He wanted me to come back and see what taking you two so long.
Oh, very sorry. Coming now.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yep. Very good. Stab. I'm gonna stab the front one twice.
Oh my god.
What are they doing up there?
Alright, Stamp, you miss.
Jesus.
Goldilocks, you hit and kill the one that's following you. Let's see if you can get the other one with your other attack.
No, I don't. Oh god. Do we have advantage
No,
because we're
what'd I do?
flanking? You can say no.
Okay.
Well, I stab. I guess you would have advantage too. So if you wanted to try and swing at this guy again.
Tonk. I mean, I swung and missed. So if I had, wait, is it advantage or? I don't know how
Flanking is
5e
advantage in 5th
Okay.
edition.
Yep. So you just get to roll twice.
As the kobold sees its comrade die, looks behind to see Stamp looming out of the tunnel with Jojo menacing things around him, looks back to Goldilocks. Why, father?
Goldilocks shrugs. Sorry, baby.
Into the woods. Boom, boom. That's where you put the bodies into the woods.
You know, for a mailman, he's pretty alright with dead things.
You'd be surprised the amount of things that try to kill you when you're an intercontinental mailman.
Hey, Stamp. High five. Good stuff.
Yeah, his
He's
hand
just
is
using that
bloody.
as an excuse to hold his hand.
You can let go after the initial high five.
Oh yeah, I just thought it was nice. Just very soft hands, all things good. We should go. Just go. We'll just go.
You know, I don't know how dragon fire breath works, but I think it gives them residual redness on their face.
Yep. Hours later, it sticks around. Let's go.
Alright, so everyone go ahead and make me a
Lightway in the
perception check.
back.
Timaeus takes that down in his notes. Fascinating.
Okay.
Oh.
Goldilocks, baby.
Alright, Goldilocks and Gilligan carrying the team. So it looks like you reach the sanctuary and you can see it looks like it's being threatened by 3 groups.
Oh.
Holy shit!
So these guys are at
Oh,
the front
fuck.
door.
Oh.
Hold
Just
on.
wailing on the door with a battering ram.
Hold on just 1 second. Zoom in on that guy's face. Look at his mask. The eyes are circles!
No,
These guys,
it looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
we're dealing with a bionicle.
these guys are at the back door, trying to light the building on fire, mostly just succeeding at producing a shit ton of smoke.
I bet we
And
can
then
use that as our
a
stealth.
large group is sort of circling the building and just sort of generally menacing people.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Hey,
Many.
so here's the thing.
I don't think we can just get past them.
I have 2 more spell slots. and I can make them both thunderclap. Do you know what that does?
No.
It makes it so that I become a 15-foot bomb.
Neat.
So if you can throw me in the middle of one of them...
Stamp puts his hands on your shoulders.
You'll die.
We're not sacrificing you.
I would love to use a man to smite a group of others.
Okay, so here's the thing. I get to live.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, well then why am I doing this at all?
Stamp is crying.
Like, I might need backup, though, because if it doesn't work as planned, I will be in the middle.
That is true. All right. So how about we go towards that group in the back, because they've got smoke cover, so it'll be easier for us to not get dead.
That, and I should also warn you, this is not friendly fire safe, so if you're in the blast radius, you will be hit. And it's also really loud.
Cool. Speaking of really loud, there's a mighty boom as the group at the front door slams the ram into the door again.
Oh,
All right,
jeez.
we should go.
I also
Hey,
have color
Tobias,
spray.
do-
I can blind them all for like a round or something.
Tobias, do you have any sort of muting thing?
I don't. I have
Yeah,
I
we
have
should
color spray and I have
just go
detect
for the
magic,
bottom group.
aside from my
So
cantrips.
he picks up Goldie in his arms and begins going. And
I should have told you about this spell earlier.
he's just gonna toss you right in the middle, so I hope you're ready.
Yeah, just huck me.
All right.
Stamp and Goldilocks, go ahead and make stealth checks to see how close you can get.
Okay. Oh boy.
Can
I
you
begin
get advantage
raging,
from
by the way.
Gilligan?
Yes, here you go,
Oh
Slipslop.
no, I still had it. I never lost it.
Go!
Oh, that's right, you never used it.
Okay.
Hey!
It paused on
saw
that
that.
one.
All right, now.
Luckily, the smoke around here, it's kind of like 30 feet around these guys, so you can actually get very close without them noticing you, since they're pretty focused on trying to set up burning straw near this back door.
Great.
Okay, bye!
Jumps into the river.
I begin raging, so I get advantage on my strength and begin throwing.
All right,
Excellent.
Ooh. Cool.
Am I able to use acrobatics to propel myself off of him?
yes, you may.
Thank God. I'm going to have the moment after this. Nice. The moment after this is done, I'm going to immediately rush in and try and clobber whoever is.
Okay,
clobbable.
so Goldilocks, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
All right, so you land like superhero style on the ground.
Wow, that's a good ability.
Yeah, so they need to do a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. If they pass, they are not pushed away and only take half damage. If they fail, they take 15 damage and are all thrown 10 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Thunder Wave's real good, but it's dangerous because I have to be there.
All right, Goldilocks pirouettes into the midst of these guys, slams into the ground, sending shock waves out. Fortunately timed with a boom from the front door as the battering ram collides again. Goldilocks, you touch down. I will roll these guys' save. Let's see. So Constitution save.
Yes, and they need to beat a 13 to take half.
And what's the base damage? It's
15.
All right, well, the kobolds all die regardless. Now, let's see about the cultists.
I didn't think a bard would be this efficient.
I guess you could say you're a bombardier.
Oh, that's real good, baby.
They both roll 10s and die.
So
Shit.
while
All right.
all this goes on, can I be ready with color spray?
Now, if
paint,
only-
a bunch of stuff.
If only Will had sent me a Goldilocks theme, I'd be playing it right
Oh,
now.
I sent one earlier. I'll try and
Oh.
find it.
Yeah. I actually wish that didn't time up with the boom so that they heard the boom and the roving group walked over. Oh, they have 2 drakes now. Oh. In that case, I hope they fuck off.
Hang on, let me. Are you looking for the theme, Will?
Yeah, I'm trying. Don't worry about it too much. We can keep going.
All right. In any case, Goldilocks lands with a thunderous impact that flings the kobolds and men bodily against the wall of the sanctuary, shattering their brittle bodies.
I did it.
I wonder if there's a way we could just smash like a back door open, get everyone out, and then just surprise them when they invade.
Oh, that sounds wise. It would sort of force them to bottleneck down.
Yeah, and if they bottleneck, I'll be much more efficient.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
So you can see that it doesn't really look like the invaders were very successful at lighting a fire back here. But there is a back door.
All right, I would like to try and pry it open with a strength check.
Okay.
Okay, I hope this one goes better than the last one. All right.
Tamias is still ready with color spray if anyone like rounds the corner or something.
The door creaks a little, but you'll have to try again.
All right. I don't. What's the policy for that?
You can keep trying. It's just that small amounts of time pass.
Great. All right.
So the circling group has reached the northern side.
Cool.
Oh, there we
God,
go. Thank
I was
goodness.
worried I might be killed.
You manage to not rip the door off its hinges, but dislocate it enough that you can see inside, and a bunch of panicked townsfolk turn and scream as they see you fucking Jack Torrancing through this door with your bare hands.
He does like, everyone listen, we gotta get out of here. They're coming around. We're on your side. But he's raging, so it's not as special.
I'll roll a talk to people roll, but we'll
Persuasion.
see how well that goes.
That actually is good enough.
Great. Run into the woods. Follow the river. And to grandmother's house we go.
To grandmother's house we go.
Yeah, there's he, informs them about the whole...
All right.
Pope said, he means the keep. We have a secret way.
Yeah.
They, someone undoes the door from the inside and sort of pushes it. It falls off its hinges. And townsfolk begin streaming out the back entrance as more booms, and you can see the front doors beginning to buckle. So a group of about 20 people join you.
Oh, nice. Is it everybody?
Oh, Jesus.
Does is anybody wounded enough to be to need to be carried? Is this everyone?
They look around nervously. It seems like these people are mostly unharmed. There are a few minor injuries, but everyone looks capable of walking.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, gather them all
let's
up,
get
leave.
going.
All right. Go ahead and make stealth check.
Okay,
Oh no.
here we go.
There's no way we can one at a time burn that shit, so let's, yeah.
I'm doing all right.
Not bad.
Sorry, for some... No, hold on, that's not right. I don't know, what the hell, my...
Why are you stabbing people? We're supposed to run.
No, for some reason my character... Okay, it didn't let me scroll, so I had to, like, click on random shit. There we go.
Stabbing people. Do it again.
Are you using the thing?
Yeah.
That was a good
Okay.
call.
And just from Stamp then. Oh, he
Oh,
had,
Jello's AFK.
Okay, I'll roll it for him off his sheet.
Yep, that's the cool thing about these, is that you have that ability.
Stamp. Oh,
he
it
comes
sure
back
is not.
and we're all dead.
Yeah, it's doing the stupid thing where it opens an invisible ghost box that's completely useless. I'll try again. Nope, invisible ghost box.
Damn.
All right.
Well,
I bet
let's-
his modifier is something relatively.
I think it's like a
close to
+1.
zero.
Because he does have
Just
some
see
depth.
what
Yeah,
the
it's +1.
ballpark is. Not great.
Try again.
Are you able to just keep on doing that like that? And just like in the heat of the moment?
You have a little bit of time. These guys aren't moving that fast, and there's a decent actual distance they have to cover. Alright, so you rush the people out the back.
100 feet away.
Oh shit, they're circling. Hold on. Ooh, what do we do?
I assumed you were going this way, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna see 20-odd people crossing the river.
Should some of us run distraction, or should we throw Goldilocks in again?
I can just hand grenade.
You can do that again.
I think there's far too many.
I have one more.
I think they're too close to hand grenade now because it'll still alert these in the front.
That's true, and we'll need to at least buy enough time that the 20 or so odd people can get across the river.
Now, here's the thing. I can disguise self as one of them, but I don't know Draconic. My deception and persuasion scores are okay, so I could try and trick them into running the other way, but if it doesn't work, I'm fucked.
We could, alternatively, instead of throwing Goldilocks this time, he could try to infiltrate them, and if his deception or persuasion thing fails, then he could just go hand grenade.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll disguise self and I'll go with you and I'll pretend to be one of the humans.
Ooh, that's a good plan. I love this. You two will be fine.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you're gonna go up there and get their attention while the people and the rest of the party escape across the river?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Flora makes eye contact with Tobias. I hate this!
Gilligan, you realize that if we fuck this up, we are gonna die.
Oh, we are so dead, man.
Let's wait until they're, like, out of eyesight of these guys, too. So, like, we don't risk pulling both groups.
Okay.
Alright, there's my disguise self, just in case.
So what are you disguising as exactly?
I'm disguising as one of the humans because I can't speak Draconic.
Okay. They don't have a uniform exactly, but you can make yourself, like, fit in a little more with their general profile.
Yeah.
You might be able to disguise yourself as, that. No, that would be
No,
too
I have
suspicious.
no idea what that was about.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you approach the group. They ready their weapons as they see people they weren't expecting to see. Who goes there?
What the hell are you people still doing here? Haven't you received orders? We need you at the north side of the village.
What's going on at the north side?
They're trying to escape, you idiots. They have a secret passage that leads to the north.
Okay, go ahead and make a deception roll.
Here we go, kids.
Here we go, kids.
Yo! Fucking Goldilocks is unstoppable.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, jeez. Oh, well, I suppose there's not really any way for these lot here to escape. Alright, fine, we'll break off. If there's as many as you say, well, we can take civilians, I guess. You better see if you can find Langdedrosa and bring him up there as well.
Where might he be at? I'm terribly sorry with all the confusion going on. I might have misplaced him.
Well, he was commanding the northern group here. But sounds like he got instructions to go off and do something else. Or he just got another crazy notion in his head. You know, he likes to follow those up.
Yeah, that's very true. All right, sounds good. Yeah, break up. My partner and I got this taken care of.
All right, just between you and me. Yeah, if you do see Langdedrosa, tell him to not to, like, seriously stop challenging people to one-on-one fights, because it's ridiculous and it's slowing everything down. But you didn't hear it from me.
No, I know. I'll drop it. I'll drop it.
All right, thanks.
I mean, the guy
All right, let's go.
He's got to know.
So this group quickly hurries off to the north.
That was slick as fuck.
Yeah, wow, I just crushed it.
Man, Bard carry.
The hard carry from the bard carry.
Also, I have to say, when I got super sick, ran to the bathroom, ran back, and came to see 3 of us bunched in a corner, possibly corpses, and our bard and other squishy looking at about 40 dudes, I was not optimistic.
Oh, didn't I tell you we died?
Yeah, wow, holy shit. I'm gonna roll terribly on Eben Ward Sunday. Good lord.
1 1 1 1 1 1 1.
No shit.
Wow, Roman, you piece of crap!
All right, come on.
So back to the secret passage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna go back there looking like one of their mooks. They're not gonna trust me.
The
Goldilocks,
bodies are still here.
Goldilocks, that was magnificent. Where did you get such debonair daring deception?
I just felt like there was no way we could beat them in a fight, but maybe they're dumb enough to just leave. That was really all I had going for me.
It might be hidden.
Also, I'm so thankful that they aren't even questioning twice about me. They just accept everything I say.
Yeah, you're finding looking like a dragon seems to have perks, at least with the low-level grunts who don't seem too familiar with everyone else.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay, this has been working very well. I'm sure there's going to be a point later on where racism's going to kick my ass.
All right. You make it back to the grate without incident.
Is it like disguised even now that it's open? Like if I close this, I'm worried people might find it.
It's not intended to be hidden because it's not really intended to be used as a secret passage per se. It's like an old service tunnel, but it's not very obvious.
We could just block the door with the dead bodies, so even if they do get it open.
I feel like that would attract more attention to the spot than it would.
No, I mean on the other side, because it's like a push, not a pull, right?
Okay. Oh yeah, clearly we needed the Goldilocks theme. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna go. Even though the moment has passed, I'm still gonna play it.
Yeah.
Because you had 2 pretty awesome moments in a row.
I'm pretty sure this is the one that we had picked out last night, but I just had to kind of guess what it was from last night.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You probably did post it, but like a bunch of people posted things quickly, so I may have just overlooked it. Let's see.
I think I also posted it in the general instead of the Horde, which was a dumb
okay. I was only looking at it.
So that was definitely on me.
So you flamenco back to the grate and make your way in.
Come on.
You guys are like in a dancing conga line, and you've got like crying, terrified people.
These destitute.
We're having a gay old time. Here we go. Yeah. What's their deal?
Oh, don't look so glum.
Yeah, let's go.
It could be worse. You could have been stabbed with a spear. He lifts up his shirt and shows where the scar is. That will probably be there forever.
Yeah, but you know what? Now you got a cool scar, and scars tell stories.
So you make it back through the passage. You get back to the past. Jack.
Doctor.
Escobert comes down to greet you. Oh, you made it back in one piece. Oh, so many. We need to get them inside right away.
Oh yeah.
People stream in after you, and there's a lot of teary reunions between people who pretty much assumed like, yep, they're dead. Even though he's like pretty badly wounded, Nighthill comes down to thank you personally. I'm not sure you fully appreciate what it means to me to see so many of my citizens reunited when they thought they'd lost everything.
Hey, we're just trying to do our best. I'm just glad everyone's okay, or at least we got as many as we did.
Well, it's a great relief. There's been no motion outside from the... He looks at your boombox. I mean, isn't that a little tonally inappropriate?
Oh yeah, no, Goldilocks is playing away. Everyone seemed really down. That's me. That's reading the mood wrong.
You
I'm
know
sorry,
what?
baby.
No, it's fair. We could use the pick me up.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep going, but just let me know when it's too much.
Well, I'm about to deliver some more exposition, so we'll switch it back to the normal one. For now.
So I'll stop.
That's fine. No, you know what? I appreciate it.
Pulls out his violin.
Oh, well, that went about as well as I could possibly have hoped. Once we're out of this mess, I'll see you're all suitably rewarded. Handsomely. As handsomely as we can afford, anyway.
As handsome as me?
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's going to be possible.
Nah, I'm just messing
He
with
punches
you.
your shoulder. Oh, God, my hand.
Oh, my shoulder. I'm not very durable.
There's been no sign of the dragon. No movement outside. It doesn't seem like they intend to attack the keep. I think they just want to keep us hemmed in here while they finish looting.
I see.
However, you do hear something else from outside. You hear a klaxon, and there seems to be some motion among the people at front. The ranks part ways, and a lone figure steps up toward the doors.
Oh, I bet that's that one guy.
That must be the other
Attention!
dragon that's not a dragon, but is.
We have 4 prisoners. A couple kobolds bring forward a woman and 3 children.
Oh no!
It's not the same ones from before.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then I
Would've been
don't
really
care.
bummed.
Yeah, Flora gasps and then reverse gasps.
Oh, never mind. I mean, it's just, what the fuck ever.
That's still pretty bad.
I'm perfectly willing to give them back to you. However, I demand a single combat against your mightiest warrior.
Stamp, I think you're up.
Oh, but you were the one who was supposed to deliver the message.
Hey, Stamp.
All right, I
Baby,
can relay.
By the way, are you
You're-
standing at the
you
top
are
of the
a-
keep, looking down at this?
Yeah. Hey, baby. Listen. Yes, Stamp?
I was just gonna jokingly say, oh, Stamp's always looking over the wall due to the fact he's 1,000,000 feet tall.
Hi there.
He's in the middle of like, oh, your strongest warrior, yada yada. When Goldilocks like pokes his head over the parapet to look down at this guy, he immediately stops. Forget all that. We're fighting. He points up at Goldilocks.
Me?
Yes. Why would I pass up the opportunity to fight a fellow dragon?
Oh, man. Fucking goddamn. Okay.
Stamp trips Goldilocks so he falls and is just like, got you with my life-sized dragon person puppet.
Goldilocks goes limp. Can I make a deception?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Not as good.
Well, I also have to make a deception check because
Sure,
Oh,
go ahead.
great.
it's a ventriloquist.
That's deception to go limp. We'll see Stamp's deception to puppeteer.
Oh, Stamp.
Fuck slugs.
Don't
fuck
insult
slugs.
my intelligence. Our blood will stain this ground, or this woman's will.
All right, I can. I'll come on.
Timaeus leans in. So we're going to cheat, right?
Yeah, I need you guys to cheat. Are you kidding me? My
Okay, well,
AC is
I
a
can help you
13.
cheat.
Yeah, mine's only a 12. I'm sure we'll
Wait a
think of
minute.
something, but we have to
Wait a
be like discreet, right? Or
Yeah.
everything will come down upon us.
Yeah, yeah, well,
Gestures around.
I'll be
Perhaps.
done. Yes.
Perhaps next time on Horde of the Dragon Queen?
Oh
that
yeah,
sounds
probably.
like a good cutoff point, honestly. We gotta end the session on our high 20s instead of on Will dying.
Damn. Oh man, you know what we could do? Gilligan, do you have another disguise self?
I don't know.
Because you could disguise Stamp as me.
I know I was thinking about doing that, but I think I might only be able to cast that once per day.
Damn.
How about it in the morning?
Well, I guess we're dead.
Someone heal me before I go fight this guy and die.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to try to come up with a clever ruse. Alright.
Great.
So,
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut off the recording. Anything to say to the lovely viewers at home?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for hanging.
Thanks, guys. Hope to see you again
What
soon.
will happen next time on Horde of the Dragon?
We'll have it next time. We'll die. We'll see. We'll have it next time.